So we have two amazing, wonderful guests this week. Well, actually,
we'll figure that out.
One wonderful guest.
We'll figure that out as we go.
Already coming from my head.
What? Well, you don't know who I was talking about, but yeah, you're not the wonderful guest. I'm sorry. Ooh. So we have two. Well, again, one gentleman. We have Jack Sesto, just amazing gentleman of a man, and it was a package deal. We had to bring Justin along, but we're here. We're in it. It's cool.
Go fuck yourself.
We're here for the ride.
Go fuck yourself. Like,
I don't know anyone, so I fucking hate everyone equally.
Oh, dude.
But mostly do.
Equal opportunity employer.
Oh. Equal opportunity. You can eat. Whoa. I've already drank a lot today.
Somebody had brunch.
I was the asshole. We literally triple and quadruple checked. Like, we're going to do it tomorrow, right? I'm like, yeah. And I woke up this morning and I was like, damn, Peyton, you want to go get brunch? And totally fucking spaced. You go ahead and tell the story. I'm a little buzzed.
I'll tell it from my perspective. I feel like your perspective is funny because as I was like, just like sweating, like, oh my God, I gotta get to Turlock in time. I gotta do this. And then you're like, yeah, brunch is cool. So in context for everybody that's listening, what happened this morning was I was running a little bit late. Not too late, but later than I wanted to. Right. And I got to Cody's apartment and I was thinking, okay, great. This will be wonderful. I'll start setting up. It's like 11:30. We'll be able to start at like noon. I get to the door. I'm knocking. I'm like, what the hell? What's going on here? Nothing's going on. I'm like, okay, is anybody there? I'm knocking. Nothing. I'm like, oh my God. So I start knocking harder and I started calling Cody. I'm getting no answer. I'm like, this guy better be fucking dead right now because this is crazy. And then you called me and you were like, why are you at my house? And I was like, to record the podcast. Like, we talked about it. And you were like, dude, I'm getting brunch. And I was like, that's cool. I'm happy for you.
I was halfway through my first mojito, bro. I was feeling good. And I'm like, why the fuck is this dude calling me? I was fucking call you back. I'm like, what? Like, I'm at your house. And I looked at my girlfriend and me. I was like, oh, shit. And I'm like, well, I got to play dumb. I can't let him know that I forgot. Or like, I can't let him know that, like,
here we go.
That I was like, shit. Like, I knew it was today and I just fucking spaced. So I was like, I thought it was tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Just whatever you think of.
Bro, I triple checked. I'm like, oh, that's my bad. You want to come by and grab the key so I can, finish eating? Didn't even go like, oh, I'll leave right now. Like, no, I'm going to finish eating my brunch,
That's true.
Bro.
You said that. And that's why I just paused and didn't say anything for like 5 seconds because I was like, this asshole. Like,
well, because I knew I needed the rest. I needed to eat the rest of the food before I was
you had
be
mojitos to finish.
Bro, I had to be good to drive, so I had to finish.
You had to be good to
food.
drive. You're responsible. You could have Ubered. You could have Ubered.
Nah, fuck
it was
that.
a mile, you motherfucker.
It was one of the first times where the first time I met someone, I'd already been in their house before I met them.
I was saying that on the way here. I'm like, this is weird. We're about to meet people we've never met, and they're in our house.
So to do that, and then to meet your mom for like a second.
Yeah.
I'm really getting the essence of you. It's really nice, actually.
Dude. But yeah, I totally fucking spaced. I got brunch. I had like 3 mojitos. It was fucking great.
Wow. Did you get like bottomless or did you just order straight up 3?
They don't do 3 bottomless mojitos. That's real aggressive.
You never know. You never know.
I fucking
that
wish.
Is not a thing.
Bro. If I was Thad Castle and I heard bottomless mojitos, I'd be fucking hyped.
Dude.
I love this guy already. Bring up Thad Castle the first 5 minutes.
There's a Blue Mountain State reference.
Goat House.
No, but yeah, so I totally just fucking spaced.
I don't know if I'm alone on this, but I just think of Tommy every time I hear we're going to the Goat House.
Oh, dude. I think of him, the case over his head with the cutout for his face. Yep. Man, dude. Crazy.
But yeah. So I forgot. I'm an asshole.
Oh, it's all good.
Okay. In my defense, though, I did bring beer.
You did bring beer.
The effort that you put in on that side of things is made up for anything.
Yeah. So
speaking of beer, too, we have a fun little segment right here.
Yeah.
We're not going to be participating in it. Justin and Jack are. But also, I'm going to say right now, for any audio listeners on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or anything. This is
an unfortunate segment for you.
I would highly suggest switching to video for like 10 minutes. But what we're going to do is a budget beer blind tasting. So we have 4 cups in front of both of you right now, marked A, B, C, and D. We know what they are. We have it marked down on the list.
Okay.
But we're gonna see, first of all, if you guys know what you're drinking. Second of all, what's your ranking? You know, best to worst. And we're gonna do it blind. You guys can take as much time as you want. You know,
Are you gonna
sip
keep track
it.
on your phone? Are we gonna write this down or something? Or are we just gonna?
I have it. You mean like the list of what beers? What?
Well, but like what their answers are.
Oh,
I'll write down what their answers
yeah,
are.
that's cool. Yeah,
I'm just gonna go ahead and down all the beers at once.
yeah. You can drink it however
mix
you
it.
want.
I love how you had to, for your other guests, you've had classy drinks made at the bar, but for Jack
Yeah,
and
you went
Justin, you're
straight to
just like
budget. I
budget
love it.
beer, Miller High, let's fucking go.
Like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I feel a little
I'll
bit
tell you what.
disrespected by it, but also at the same time, it's kind of my brand for a really long time. So
That being
I
said,
do want to say, like, he texted when so we were in between me forgetting that we were doing it today.
Yeah.
He was also saying, I got a great idea for the drink tomorrow. I'm like, oh, he's gonna get some fancy shit. I'm gonna have to go to the store. Like,
Oh,
we're gonna do-
he's
like,
gonna
he's
really do
like
it.
budget beer. I'm like, I mean, last week we
he
had.
played to the crowd. He played to the crowd.
I'm like, last week we made an old fashioned with like a really expensive bottle of scotch. Like, and now we're gonna do budget
Yeah.
beer. I mean, I'm for it.
Yeah, we're
it,
going back.
it helps you even it out.
Yeah.
Like,
The
financially.
demographic
Like,
is getting
I just last week had the fucking bottle of Johnny Walker Double Black that I bought for like $80.
Okay.
And this week we're doing. I literally got
Walker
all this,
Double Black. Let's
bro.
go.
I bought all this beer, and my girlfriend got 2 bottles of wine, and it cost $44.
that sounds like
And so
That's
you
a
and
worthwhile
good.
investment.
and so the beer was actually only like
Yes.
$33 or $34.
Where are you getting your beer? This is super.
This is the fucking the dinosaur gas station right down there.
Dino Mart,
there.
dude.
Yeah.
Dino
Oh my
Mart.
God.
Dino Mart hooked
Mart.
it up. The only thing is they didn't have PBR, so I was like, fuck. But
yeah.
We'll be there in
That's-
spirit.
I mean, we're okay.
worked out for
I've
you
drank enough
because
PBR.
I drank PBR earlier this week, so like I'm good.
it was
with
gonna
not
be
having Miller.
PBR instead of Miller High Life. So you
It's
you
still
lucked
in my
out.
system.
So like that's my brand is Miller High Life.
Yeah.
For like 2 years, it would just be me and a 12 pack rolling up to wherever the hell we were going.
Nice.
that night.
That's
Of
great.
Miller High Life, and I would just going through it. Because the guy at Circle D used to give me a discount
For
real?
on the already cheap as hell Miller High Life. So 12 pack that usually costs like $9-10, I was getting for like $7.
That's
Oh my
$8.
God, that's awesome.
Oh, must be
nice.
See, that's me and Dale, but like that we're Coors Banquet boys.
Yeah,
Okay.
we love
I
a
would
good yellow
say-
belly. I
Some
mean,
It's
yellow
usually my
belly, yeah.
go-to. That being said, like if I go out to a bar, I almost always get Blue Moon or a Modelo. It's usually one of those two, but I would say more Blue Moon. But like if I'm going out to a party and I'm like,
Well,
beer
that's
am
what
I
we're
getting?
talking about,
I was
right?
gonna,
We're
I
not
was
talking about
gonna
going
talk
to a bar.
shit about
Yeah.
Blue Moon. I was gonna talk shit about Blue Moon. Then
You
I forgot
can.
we
We
drank
just-
that
yeah, we
last
just had
night.
some
We
last
had
night.
a
Hey,
stupid
Blue Moon's
amount of
pretty
it
fucking
last night.
nice.
It's just
It's good, but I
consistent. It's a consistent delivery
Yeah.
each time.
Yeah.
of course I'm a budget beer person.
Well,
God damn it.
here's the thing.
Bro,
Here's
my
the thing.
fucking fancy beer is 805. Like I'm like, ooh, we're getting fancy? Shit. 805,
That's
baby.
805. I love being in Nevada because there's a lot of like new breweries around like
Oh,
Tahoe and Reno.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
dude, the Battleborn Lager. If you guys ever see that
think I've
pop
heard
up
of
on
it.
a menu when you're up there, highly recommend.
Well,
it.
I'm from Petaluma, so I got Lagunitas, and then I moved to Santa Rosa, which is Pliny the Younger, like the Russian River kind
Yeah,
of
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
it, you're wine country. We get it.
Long we need it. Yeah.
Yeah, all right, whatever, dude. You want to lean into
Go
it? I
drink your
will.
wine, you pretentious douche. Like,
Oh, okay.
Damn, I
Fire
feel
on all
insulted. I have
cylinders.
like 5 bottles of wine in my house right now.
I
man.
have 3 bottles of wine currently in my house
so
today
look at-
with a wine rack, but I also like to just talk shit to him
Oh,
all
okay,
the
fair
time.
enough.
So.
Me and Hanson got that kind of little rivalry. I think it's all the wrestling we watch.
Like
You got a little-
yeah,
Yeah.
us performing wrestling moves on each other.
That
going real
is,
well.
I have noticed that already. You guys have
There's been a lot of references
WWE.
about WWE.
I'm here for it. Like,
Okay, dude.
I don't
Yeah,
watch
we
it
can
as
do
much
it.
now, but like, I love
It was
wrestling.
WrestleMania last night,
we
dude.
grew up on it, man.
yeah.
We
And
grew up
WrestleMania
on-
again tonight because it's a 2-night thing
Mhm.
now.
I remember being like, I think I was like 7 or 8 years old, and a little TV in my room. My parents think I'm sleeping, and I remember seeing like The Undertaker for the first time. And at this point,
Yes.
of course, all of this is, and it still is 100% real.
Oh, of course.
It's not scripted at all.
No.
But I just remember hearing
Suspended
the bells
reality, baby.
and
Bong.
Randy Orton. That was my favorite growing up. Was the fucking Viper legend killer
Yeah.
Randy Orton. So
I was a sellout John Cena fan.
I think
from
that's
the
Oh,
start.
funny.
you're the Fruity
So-
Pebble fan?
Yeah, then I went absolutely dark on him, and I started liking this new wrestler who turned out to just be the newer version of John Cena,
Oh.
Roman Reigns. So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, I have a type. Like
You're
we'll
like,
just-
I like
yeah,
the guy.
the guy,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like fucking just whoever WWE is just shoving down my throat. That's who I like.
That's
Yeah,
Roman
so I
Reigns.
like-
that's
I like
Roman
that.
Reigns
Yeah.
in the slightest. But
Hmm.
But
You guys have a Stone Cold impression?
This guy is an
What?
impression
What?
person.
if you think
That's horrible.
Yeah.
That was
I drank a beer, and then I drank another beer.
Yeah, there we go. See,
I drank 4 beers,
What?
5 beers.
What?
I love doing that stuff, man. But
Stone Cold's
this
my
guy's
fucking
the
favorite.
impression, dude. He's got, Scott Hall. He's got, you got some good stuff.
I don't know what to say other than
Hey, yo.
hey yo, Chico.
Absolutely.
That's really good.
The easiest one has always been Randy. Oh yeah, let me tell you something. Brother.
Yeah, last night we were in the truck, dude, and we were just going down WWE's playlist
Yeah,
of
I
like
think
entrance
it was, like,
themes,
45
and we were
minutes.
just fucking
Bro, the
going for it.
best. Love it. What's your favorite entrance song? Just like regardless
we
of
got
if you
in a
like the wrestler.
heated argument
heated,
about
what
this
was
shit
it?
last week.
So my
He's an NWO.
yeah, my
That's-
alarm every
That's
morning
straight
is
up.
the NWO, just because it makes me want to get up and go. And that's not my favorite. I think my favorite of all time, probably Hulk Hogan, Real American.
Oh, that's a good one.
Here Comes the Money, Shane McMahon.
Oh, that's a good one too.
his little-
Dang.
his little-
I'm
Here comes the money.
I am a little hoe for that glass shattering.
Yeah, Stone Cold,
Like,
yeah.
I'm a little hoe for that. So.
or
Bridget.
Yeah.
either that or the game. Actually, the game.
Yeah, Triple H's
Play,
theme song is really good.
to have
His
Motorhead do
freaking his WrestleMania entrances are always
They're the
fucking
best.
best.
Newly
Best.
retired Triple H. That
Yeah.
was-
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
So sad.
Man, when did that happen?
He went into like
Recently.
cardiac arrest or something last
Wait,
year.
what?
So then he had to get a pacemaker put into his heart. So
Oh my
yeah,
God.
that kind of puts a damper on the
Yeah,
career.
yeah.
Wow. I was
Yeah.
expecting you to say like, no, he just
Look
moved
how
on to
much
bigger and better
steroids
things.
and
Yeah.
whatever supplements those guys do. It's really not that surprising.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, they
I guess
get-
that is true. Man, that's crazy.
They do all the fucking supplements.
I'm surprised that like Scott Hall is another one who just passed away because he had like
Mhm.
multiple heart attacks
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
hip surgery. Like
Man.
those guys are just fucked. Like,
Damn,
Rip.
what's
Those are it's literally built different.
I can
They're just-
remember-
these guys are just.
I can remember this entrance theme. I can't remember what fucking wrestler it's for. The one where it's just like bwah, bwah. I fucking can't remember. This is annoying me.
I gotta need more information.
I know.
it was like,
like,
a air raid siren kind of thing.
Not air raid. It's almost like a fucking like a motorcycle revving type of thing. I can't remember.
Ooh, that sounds like.
I mean, Mick Foley's potentially.
I-
He's got
I
the
don't
car.
remember
He's
that.
got a car crashing at the first of his.
Oh wait. Oh, is it the? Who are the guys that wore the fucking shoulder pads with the spikes and everything?
Oh, Road Warriors.
Road Warriors. Yeah, it was theirs.
they're
Their entrance
Oh,
music.
okay.
There.
Oh,
was-
classic,
that's
man.
a good one.
Way
Those
back.
guys are something else.
Yeah. Hacksaw Jim Duggan had a good one too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Guys got it.
Well, bro, I remember growing up, my dad had a fucking WrestleMania 2 VHS that I would watch all the fucking time.
Dale has no idea what the fuck
Yeah, I
we
was
were
like,
talking
damn,
about.
Dude, I know, I'm
You
sorry.
You didn't grow up with a lot of wrestling, huh?
No, I didn't. Like I played the game on my PS2. I had one of the games of it, but other than that, I had like no exposure. So that's why I've been kind of kicking back for this part of the
Yeah, no, 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 no,
conversation.
I see
Bro,
it.
I grew up with it. And like now, like all my, like he has no idea. Like none of my friends ever watched that shit.
It's something
So I'm
that
like-
a lot of people like. Once you start talking about it, you can't stop. But like, no one would know just by like looking at people that they watch wrestling. Like, if we didn't even know that we both liked wrestling until
Shit,
like a
we
year
had
or
already
two,
lived.
but yeah,
we had already
living
lived
with
with
each
each other for like 6
Damn.
months.
like he just tapped this
Before
part
it
of my
just-
brain that I had just.
I think it was
pushed
like
down.
he just came downstairs one day and I was just watching wrestling on the TV and he was just like, "Oh, you're into wrestling?" And then we just went.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Huh.
Fucking
all
love
the
it.
games, all that. But like, you didn't. I don't know. I don't know if you have like siblings or something like that. But like, did you?
Yeah, but they're all girls. Well, okay, they're all
Okay.
girls. I'm gonna preface that they're all girls, except for I do have a brother, but he's like older than me and stuff, so I
Right,
wasn't
right.
like around him all the time. But yeah, there was just no like, it just wasn't even a thing that was in the conversation.
Joe, you missed
for
it.
me,
though.
like it was my parents wouldn't let me watch wrestling when I was younger, so I got a little bit older. Like I used to make
Huh.
fun of my friends for watching wrestling.
Yeah,
And then I watched a WrestleMania and that was that.
Really?
I was
Yeah.
like, this shit's cool.
Bro,
Like,
we watched it one time. Me and my brother just started fucking
H-
doing all the moves.
Yeah.
My
We're
first
fucking each other up.
Yeah, that's how
Like,
you do it, man.
Yeah.
Speaking
the
of
RKO,
fucking each
like
other up,
chipping your teeth and shit.
Jack Sesto has. We've done moves on each other drunk in the,
Yeah, that's not
at
bad.
different times, and he has fucked me up.
I'm not a licensed wrestler, so I can't
He
be held
spine
liable.
busted me almost damn
Yeah,
near
I
through our
fucking-
floor
Oh.
and gave me a concussion.
You hit me with a
100%.
sweet chin music.
I
which
did
you
hit him with
basically
the
did
sweet
like
chin music.
essentially you go like this, and then you like it's not a roundhouse, but you just like kick.
It's a standing side kick.
Thrust kick up.
Oh, I know what you're
and
talking
he hit me
about. Yeah.
so cleanly, but like
Wait, you just like straight up did that like to his like
no,
what
he
hit
did
you in the
that to me,
chest?
but it didn't-
Side of the
no,
face,
it was
Side of the
but he
face?
did it,
Oh.
like with the perfect amount of pressure where it didn't hurt or anything like that.
It was a
it
clean
was
super
clean.
kick.
I was like, this
Damn.
guy is good. Like you have a future for sure.
I don't
I
because
do not.
look at me.
I do not.
I'm 145 pounds. Like
Bro,
gonna
you
go far.
I don't have a
You
future
could be
in
on
wrestling.
205 Live.
Yeah, exactly. You could be the featherweight.
I don't want to be on 205.
You're like, I'm gonna break my neck. Bro, did you see that video they released? There was a of when Big E broke his neck.
Yeah.
And they released the
Oh,
reverse
no.
angle. Yeah, you see him. He gets belly to bellied, and he just fucking goes top of his head
It was a
first.
bad fold.
And
They
you
had
see
to edit it
hits him,
on
and you
live.
see him just stiffen. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah, let's get flashbacks to like Owen Hart.
Yeah.
All right, way to take it.
Stone
I'm
Cold.
sorry,
bro.
dude.
Yeah,
Jeez, whoa.
Stone Cold.
But I just thought it was
Okay.
interesting because like I felt like I'm the youngest. You're the youngest.
I'm the oldest.
Oldest.
I'm like directly in the
Directly
middle.
in the middle?
Yeah.
I just feel like if you have an older brother, like for me watching wrestling was like, all right, I'm gonna try this out and see if I can get an edge with my brother.
Oh.
I think
See, like-
subconsciously I did
Huh.
that because my brother would just beat the absolute
Interesting.
shit out of
See,
me.
it was different for me because it's like we both watched it,
Right.
Wait.
and I'm like, it's fun to just do the moves, but I'm like, oh, I'll let him get some in.
Yeah.
You know, let him put me in the walls of Jericho. And then he's like, he starts talking shit, and I just am like, okay, fuck this. And I just straighten out my legs, and he goes
Yeah.
flying.
Okay. I
Damn.
always like to do the sharpshooter. That was my
Sharpshooters, yeah.
Sharpshooter? Yeah.
That was my favorite.
I like to, I was always, even though John Cena wasn't my favorite wrestler, I always liked doing the FU. Or the attitude adjustment.
It's the easiest one to do,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, just fucking put him on your shoulders and just yeet. Spear was fun. Spear's always fun.
Spears is classic.
Yeah.
it's-
That's just a tackle.
Yeah,
That's just
it's
playing
fun.
Yeah.
football at the same time.
And then the most hype is the stunner, though.
Yeah. Sorry, I
Well,
was just trying to.
yeah,
I was trying to like
we're having a
incognito,
moment.
be like, hey, closer to the mouth.
Oh,
But yeah.
No, the stunner's probably the funnest one to do. Especially, you gotta.
You can
the
mess
thing,
it up.
Yeah,
he,
the thing,
he pedigreed me one
Yeah,
time
it
on a
was-
trampoline.
yeah, it was-
And he like landed on my head.
Oh my
And it
God.
was-
I'm telling you,
it
I'm
was
not a
brutal.
licensed wrestler. I'm not like trained. I don't like.
No formal training
No
here.
formal
We were just
training,
like,
yeah.
hey, this would be cool to
We
do
just
once.
tested it out.
yeah.
But this all being said, like you, like I'm specifically talking to you, Hanson. You love fighting and wrestling when you're drunk. I was gonna say, like, man, every time
Part
that
of
I
my
see-
character.
Yeah, no, it is. And I started thinking about it, and I was gonna say, wow, like you fight and wrestle so many times when you're drunk, and then I realized, like, it's pretty much every time.
There's a
Yeah.
love
It's
for
not
it.
like, oh, it happens a lot. It's like it's just part of the night.
pretty much every
It's
time.
part of the routine.
Yeah,
Well,
that-
you can tell me I'm a drunk asshole, Dale. You can say it out
Yeah,
loud.
it's like-
Well, I would never say that to you.
But no, you make.
I
a
would
point.
never.
You have to plan your night with going drinking with Hanson with the fact that someone's bigger than him is usually going to be involved too, and it's going to be him trying to pick a fight, and you just have to be able to plan for that and be like,
Yeah.
okay, I know where the exits
is who I used
are.
to be,
This is
all
where the
right?
exit is. This is now, yeah, now not so much, but there was a time where you
Yeah.
literally had to calculate that and be like, okay, who's in arm distance? Who can I
Who's
grab
around?
and throw in front of Hanson
As a human shield.
as a human shield?
That's
Interesting.
fair enough. I mean,
It's very strategic.
You have to be. You have to be strategic with.
Huh.
because like chances are, I'm not going to be really at the controls
Yeah.
at some point. 'Cause I'm
Yeah, you're just a loose cannon.
blackout or back out.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
And so, the people around me just had to, deal with that. I
Yeah.
guess.
You're like, I'm their problem now.
yeah. My drinking's everyone else's problem, not mine.
Yeah. Dude, I'm
Wait,
like,
hold on.
what's up?
Should we get to this?
Yeah, I was
With
gonna
the
Oh
say-
beer?
yeah, we should probably do this. Yeah,
I
I'm
was
sorry.
like,
I'm like, we,
looking at the beer.
Sorry,
we
sorry, sorry.
introduced it and then just started talking about
We got
wrestling.
into
Yeah,
wrestling.
let's like we
All
can
right.
reintroduce
I was
it.
just
So we're like,
back to
yeah,
the budget
give us,
beer.
Give us like the rundown of how you want this to go.
Okay.
Do we choose any cup or do we start with both?
Let's go A, B, C, D.
So they should be marked here A, B, C, D in that line, and you guys
Same
can
with the
drink
mason
them.
jars.
Same with the mason jars. You guys can drink them in any order, any way. If you want us to refill them, so you can try a bit more, we can do that.
Please
So-
don't though, because that'll be a whole
Yeah,
fucking
that's a
thing.
whole fiasco.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fully up to you guys. But yeah, you guys can do them in
Dale
any
thinking
order.
too much.
And once you think you have an idea of, well, first off, best to worst. If you have an idea of what your best to worst is. Also, if you think you know which one is which, you can say that, and we'll write it down right now. And then once you guys are fully done, you have your answers locked in, then we'll do the reveal.
If
wanna
I
make- you wanna make
don't,
this
if I
interesting?
don't go 4 for 4, I'm gonna be terribly upset.
I hope-
I would be
kinda wanna make
disappointed.
it a
If you don't, if
competition.
after all your talk, if you don't get which one's Miller right,
At
If I
Yeah.
don't get Miller High Life, I'll be upset. But also if I don't get the other 3.
well, do you want to make it interesting? Because if
All right,
out of
okay.
4 out of 4, like let's say if you get all of them right, I'm willing to make it interesting. Shotgun or something.
Oh.
A shot.
hey,
yeah,
we got a Bud Tallboy left, shotgun and
No,
Tallboy.
no, no, no. I don't,
Ooh.
I don't want to put that
Oh,
on the
okay.
table. Just maybe,
that
thinking
was
more
that
like
was
a
funny
chorus or
till he
something
said
like that.
tall boy.
Yeah,
Like
But yeah, I'm willing to bet that.
Okay.
we'll
Are you willing
figure
to follow
something
me?
out, financial
Okay,
or something.
Yeah. And just so the crowd's aware too, the
Financial.
beers that we're not choosing between, the ones that you guys are trying are Coors Banquet, Miller High Life, Natty Light, and Budweiser.
So
Pantheon.
the budget
Yeah.
trifecta.
The Pantheon.
Or
of
the
budget.
I don't know if
Trifecta.
I don't know necessarily if you should be putting Coors Banquet with these beers. Like,
Look, all right,
I don't know if Coors Banquet is the budget.
I was
like,
fully aware that it probably should be Coors Light, but I'm not gonna buy Coors Light and not buy Coors Banquet. To be
Yeah,
honest,
it's
fair
just-
enough.
so-
Fair enough.
All right. So
Also-
where do we start? That's what I
So
want.
if you want to
preferably
start,
A, B, C, D.
yeah, if you want to go A, B, C, D, this one's the A,
So A, B, C, D.
Yeah,
and then this will be the B, and then C, D.
and then as you're
Okay.
trying them, just tell me like if you want to make a guess. You can drink through all 4 and then do your guesses. But if you want to say like, "Hey, I know what it is," then just let me know.
Yeah.
I'll write it down.
Okay. I'm just gonna jump right in.
Jump right in.
All right. So they're
Starting
trying A
with
right
A.
now,
We're
and it's
starting A.
okay. Justin and Jack.
Yep,
Justin and
Justin
Jack.
and Jack.
Got it.
Justin Hansen, Jack Sesto.
Yeah,
That is your
Justin
government
Hansen,
names.
lot cooler. Jag Sesto sucks.
You can almost do it on the smell alone.
Oh, that would be interesting.
That's a real challenge.
yeah,
right there.
yeah.
I know what the first one is already.
Yep.
I want to say too, while we're getting into it, we joked around about like, usually we do fancy like mixed drinks and whiskeys and stuff, and now we're doing budget beer. But I want to put it on the record.
Drinking is your problem here.
No. This is the most excited that I have been for any drink that we've done so far. Just because I was like, oh, we have an event going on here. This isn't just us making a drink. This is a whole event that we're putting on right now.
Yeah, think about how that made me feel. Got a whole fucking home. I made a whole home bar. Got all the mixers, all the fucking gear.
But
for
the
it.
budget
Oh,
beer
I'm
is
excited
better.
for the budget beer.
I fully appreciate that too. But you
Dale
also
did not realize how much he was disrespecting you right there.
I know. I'm like, damn, bro.
No, it's not even like that. It's just you gotta be able to appreciate the little things too. You know what I mean? You can't get
Everyone
too,
starts with budget
I hope
beer.
your
Yeah.
I
Like,
hope
as a
your
kid,
girlfriend
basically.
has that mentality when she's dating you,
Yeah, dude.
appreciating the little things.
She's gonna have to, man. I guess because
All right, back to the beer. I love budget beer too.
Okay. So do we lock in our answer after each one?
Let's
or-
do a tentative answer after A. Like each one
Okay.
say, I think this
That'd
is
be
what it
good.
is, but you have the opportunity to switch them
yeah.
Okay.
before you lock them
So
in.
I'm
Should I be concerned that the bottom of my first glass says B on it?
It's in no particular.
Okay.
order.
particular-
All right. I thought
Yeah,
we were doing A first. Then.
Okay, well, just
Okay.
know that that's B that you're guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think A is. I'm thinking it's Miller. I'm like 60% there. You were more the Miller guy, so I'm gonna wait to see which one you think it is, and then change my answer.
Your
That
letters are
first
the
one's
same
natty.
too.
Okay.
You're
Yeah.
gonna say B's natty.
B is natty.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna jump into B then, and try to confirm or deny that allegation.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, 100%.
You tasted it and it all come back.
just
I
like-
took the smell and I was like, yeah.
That's the one you said.
That
you
one
knew by the
smells like
smell.
my freshman year of college.
Mm.
So there's that. Flash me back to Ratchet
memories.
Central, drinking
Ratchet
natties
Central.
Oh my
and
God.
Four Locos and just having a grand old goddamn
Four
time.
locos are dangerous though.
This is when it had caffeine in it still.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know
Oh, it's
we
the OG
we
ones.
had like our third person our freshman year, Darius. He would just have fun, just like drink like 2 Four Locos and be completely fine. You know,
That's insane.
he's
It got out of hand when we started shotgunning them. That's
yeah. That's
Yeah,
when
I've
that was
made
when
that
we
mistake
started
before,
looking in the
yeah.
mirror. and We're like, I think we should pump the brakes.
Yeah,
on
it's
this.
just-
this
started
might
to
be
go
a
down the
problem.
So
When
I
we had a
think-
guy who did it twice in one night, I was real.
That was
Concerned.
yeah.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that was upsetting.
That was upsetting.
There was no reason for it.
no reason.
He said, "I'm
for
not
it.
mad. I'm just
I'm
disappointed."
just disappointed in you,
Yeah.
man. What are you doing? So, okay, I'm going to go back and say, yeah, Miller, this is
I need to
Natty,
catch up. You already had 2 drinks.
C.
That's A, Justin.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Ooh.
I don't know. I honestly, this one kind of threw me for a loop.
Oh, all right. the A one is?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably Budweiser because I am a Coors person and Budweiser's just not my taste.
I don't like Budweiser
it's-
either.
That
Yeah.
one's probably Budweiser.
I disagree. I like Budweiser.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting.
I'm
if
not
you-
like a Coors over Bud guy. Like
Really?
I'm a full flavor over light guy. That's
I
what
Oh,
grew
okay.
up in a household where I think if I brought Budweiser or Bud Light home, my dad would put it on the porch and not allow it in the house. Like it is a staunch
My
Coors
God.
Light, Coors Banquet house, and it just goes that way.
My,
we're not drinking that. We're drinking whiskey.
My dad, but yeah, that's fair. My dad was like, my dad's a fucking pussy when it comes to hard alcohol. I like whiskey. My dad was a Coors guy. His dad drank Keystone. My grandpa,
Interesting.
he was a Keystone guy.
My earliest memories as a kid, like the first picture that like you see of me as a kid, like the youngest, is me on my dad's lap just trying to get a drink of a Rolling Rock.
Oh, wow.
A Rolling Rock, dude, bottled too. That's how fucking
Wow.
in the
That's
trailer park at that time. My parents have since moved out of the trailer park and grown from that, but that was back in the trailer park
Rolling
days,
Rock's
dude.
still part of that.
You have humble beginnings.
Humble beginnings, white
Yeah.
trash beginnings.
Yeah, yeah.
We've come from the low class to the middle class to the
Yeah.
up there,
Oh.
but you know,
Did you have an answer for C?
I
Jack?
keep on forgetting
I've
we're doing.
been thinking about it a lot. It's been really weighing on my mind. I think
I'm gonna put my A on a guess on
What are
hold.
the options? Miller.
Can I put it on
Budweiser,
Yeah.
hold for a
So-
sec?
Yeah.
Coors and
Miller High Life, Coors Banquet, Natty Light, and Budweiser.
okay.
And it is the full flavor Budweiser, not Bud
Why
Light.
do these beers taste alike? It's like
gonna go-
three different
Yeah, so I'm going
brewings.
A. What did I say for A? Bud Light.
You
I mean, I know
you
what
said
D is gonna be
A
now,
was
but-
Miller.
I said A was Miller. So Miller, Natty, Bud Light is for C, and then
You need
I'm gonna
Budweiser?
Go Coors. Or yeah, Budweiser. Budweiser is C, and then I'm gonna say Coors. And is this the banquet beer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of course,
Banquet.
Banquet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go D's banquet.
Yeah, the Natty Light is the only light one. Other than that, they're all full flavor.
Okay.
Right.
It's kind of interesting too. I want to like kind of make a note of
Hi,
this.
D is Miller High Life. I
D's
like
Miller
that
High Life?
straight out the
Oh,
top.
You think D?
right off the bat.
Well, you're also drinking,
Make
so
it-
that's unfair, right? Because if you already, okay.
I feel like it should be like a familiar flavor.
Yeah, all of them are familiar flavors.
But you
They
said
don't-
that one's like your go-to.
I think
one.
I've killed off the taste bud in my mouth because I'm honestly not real sure about two of them.
I think I think you're. I honestly
If
think you're right.
Budweiser and Coors Banquet are tasting alike, I think I have a problem.
I think you're right. I think D is Miller High Life, but out of just sheer like stubbornness, I'm not going to change my answer. Just no, I refuse.
It's just because you can't.
I can't admit that you're right
You
about
drink
anything.
this.
Oh.
So I'm gonna
What do you
I'm gonna lock in.
if
unfortunately.
you don't say like forget what you thought the beers were, what do you think was the best beer?
I really liked C. I
Okay.
really liked C.
What about you, Justin?
And I think
That's a loaded question. Um,
Hey, regardless of
My-
just when you drink them,
if I say which one I enjoyed more and it ends up being Budweiser, I may get disowned by my father.
that's the fun part.
Well, you just gotta, you know.
Hold on, let me do.
Okay.
Yeah.
spin
Yeah,
around,
take your time. Take your
spin
time.
around
I
the
don't.
world
Yeah,
here.
I don't care about
No
a
rush.
ranking 1, 2, 3, or 4. I just want to know what do you think is the best.
Yeah.
I won't even do the worst because then if you pick Miller's the worst, then
I
it's
feel
gonna be
like
a real
best is a
problem.
good way to do it too, because like 2 and 3 are gonna be kind of muddy. Like 2 and 3 could probably just flip and it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
And 4 is like, yeah, okay, it's just not good. But
Well,
if the
4
best,
is obviously Natty Light. There's obviously the wrong answer.
well, yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna put it. So here's my rankings as far as
I'll
best
go.
go.
I'll go C for the best, probably.
I'm gonna go 4 is the worst. And I think, and this is just over time. I think Budweiser. I've never been a fan really,
Mhm.
as I'm drinking a tall boy of it. But I think it's probably 4 for me.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go Natty Light just for sentimental reasons. 2 is
Natty
gonna
Light.
be 3, and then I'll go 2 is Miller. 1 is
Sentimental
Coors.
reasons with beer. holy shit, we are alcoholics.
No. It's just, it reminds me. It's like
Well,
Because
like
we
going
used to
to
have probably 230 racks in our house at any given time.
All right. So you're saying C was best, A was second best, B third best, and D
which is
fourth
weird because I'm
best?
saying that I'm
So
essentially saying
I'm going
that
cab
C
D.
is the best, which is Bud.
You're saying Budweiser's
It's
the
the
best,
best, but it's also
then
my
Miller's the
worst.
second best, then Natty Light's the third best, and Coors
that's the
Banquet's the
official order?
worst. Well, no, that's not the official order. That's what
That's what he's saying?
Yeah.
His
That's his blind
answer
ranking.
was A Miller, B Natty Light, C Budweiser, D Coors Banquet, and he's saying Coors Banquet is the worst, Budweiser's the best, Miller's the second best, and Natty Light is the second worst.
That's high life.
That was really confusing, but I think for some reason I'm just really liking C right now.
Okay.
But I think like just overall, yeah, like I like Coors the best generally, and Budweiser is usually not my go-to, but maybe because I'm drinking the tall boy of it, I really like it right now.
Okay.
But if it's not, I'm fine with it too.
Yeah.
You got your guesses figured out, Justin?
I'm just kind of enjoying drinking the beer at the moment.
Fair enough.
I like drinking out of the 4 cups. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's getting rid of my hangover from last night. It was just
Little hair of the dog.
A little
Oh.
hair.
Little hair of the
I
dog
literally
kinda thing.
just learned that phrase today. I never knew what it meant.
yeah. It
Really?
was nice
Told
seeing
me.
that explained to him
The
today.
fact that it's the second time it's come up today.
It's always nice when you hear about like those little like sayings. It's like, what does that actually mean? Because like you just kind of pick up on it
Right.
over the way, but you don't know the actual meaning of it. And then getting that broken down this morning for him was just, it was a pure moment.
It was pure. It was really nice, man. What's your
That
guys?
makes us
so
sound
it-
like alcoholics too.
So it means like drinking the next day to like cure the hangover.
So the hair of the dog. This is the way it was described to me. It's like
B is natty.
it's not even just for drinking. I don't think. I think it's like, you're like something about the hair of the dog that just bit you. So like using the problem. The problem is you're hungover and you're fixing it by going back.
I'm really
This
torn
makes
on
sense
two
now.
of them because I feel like it could be Budweiser, but I could also feel like it'd be Miller High Life. I think I'm getting
This is-
tripped up
okay.
on.
This is what I
I
was
think I'm
hoping
getting
for.
tripped up on High Life right now.
I thought this was gonna be difficult
because I know High Life
has
is,
been. It has
is
been,
done
absolutely.
by Budweiser too. They're under the same umbrella, so it'd be a lot of
Oh.
sense that they taste the same.
that actually does make sense.
I probably have not had a Budweiser in about 3 years.
It's been longer for me. I've had a Budweiser in a long time.
Yeah, like just straight up Budweiser. Like one of my better friends, Brad, he's all about Budweiser, and I'm just absolutely not. Like
I think the last time I even had Bud was at a Bud Light like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
they're actually. We used to have a rule in our house written on our whiteboard was no Bud Light. Period. We have
Bud
like
Light's
the 10
horrible.
rules of our house,
That's awesome.
and Bud Light was rejected by that.
That's funny.
Yeah. You either had to have Coors, Natty, or Keystone was acceptable over
Yeah.
Bud Light.
That's how you know how low of a place I was in that I accepted a Bud Light.
It must
Yeah.
have been a
I
dark
was
time.
like,
Dark-
they had
dark time.
nothing,
Yeah.
nothing else.
dark time.
I was real drunk, and I'm like,
Did you seek therapy after that?
yeah,
Or?
oh yeah.
Okay. All
I
right.
contemplated suicide. You know,
Were
the
you
whole,
like-
whole gambit. I was like, Bud Light, fuck.
Were you like, was
you,
it a
you
late?
Look, you look down, you see that blue in your hand, and it's like those aren't the mountains. Like,
Yeah, I
what
was
the
like,
fuck is
those aren't the
this?
If this isn't a Pepsi, I'm in trouble. And then you turn the label.
Yeah,
Fuck.
you're in trouble. You're definitely in trouble.
The only thing that pulled me out of it is I just looked to the right and I saw a bottle of whiskey. I was like, okay, I'm
Wow.
ready.
I imagine that like when this was happening, you were just drinking like alone on
Oh,
a dark Monday
all right, I think I
night
figured
by
it
a
out.
gutter,
Yeah.
just being spat on by people way
All right,
richer and
What's
more
my
successful
official
than
guess
you.
at this point? Like, which one have I said is official?
You've said
Natty,
B
right?
is Natty Light and D is Miller.
So you got.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna flip flop.
Okay.
C is Miller, D is gonna be Budweiser, B is gonna be Coors, and I'm gonna be horribly wrong, and I'm gonna look like a fraud.
B is Coors.
Yes,
Oh, bro.
Hold on. You said C is Miller, D is what?
C is Miller, D is gonna be my Budweiser, and then B is gonna be my Coors, and I'm gonna be very wrong.
So you're
I'm gonna get
saying A-
shunned.
you're
I'm
saying
gonna
that
be
locked in?
shunned by
You're
my
saying
father.
wait, is Natty?
B is going to be your Coors or A is going to be your Coors? Because you said B was Natty.
B is
Light.
Natty. B is Natty. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
because,
B is
it
Natty.
was because
And
I
A
had
is
Natty
Coors.
first.
Okay.
So
And so you-
A is gonna be my.
And you said, so right now you said C is the best, which you're saying is Miller, which tracks for you.
tracks.
All right. So we got
All
our
right, official unveiling.
lock-in.
Official lock-in.
All right. So
I think
our
I'm gonna-
official
I think I'm
lock-in
gonna
is
lose.
Justin had A, Coors, B, Natty Light, C, Miller, and D, Budweiser.
I'm not a
Then
fraud.
Jack had A, Miller, B, Natty Light, C, Budweiser, and 4 Coors. Or D. Why do I say A, B, C, and 4?
ABC and
Why am I
it's
stressed
the new
out about
alphabet.
this right now? I'm really stressed about this.
I'm really.
I'm
excited.
about to be a beer fraud. This is the.
All right.
that
Okay,
is
I
like-
want to go on the record and say I think I probably got it wrong.
I'm
but
probably
I'm,
still
like I said, too
tasting the
stubborn.
Jameson from last night in the back of my throat. So like,
I want to
I
go
don't know.
on record now too. You know, we're putting a lot of shit on the record right now. I want to put it on the record that before we started this, you were like, "I will name you, Justin."
I will go
for the audio
4 for
listeners.
4 easily.
You said easily. I will go 4 for 4, no question. I will
And, like,
name
you-
every
I
one.
was
It would make my
totally
day
I
if
was
you go
totally
0 for 4. I would love that.
it would
Please.
be totally on brand for me if I went 0 for 4. But after the first beer, I was like, okay, that's natty. I'm so positive about it, and that's gonna end up being like Budweiser. So
All right, I want to know.
I felt confident after the first one,
Let's
and
make
then now
it official.
Okay. What were
now
the-
that I'm thinking about it, this is not.
what were your guys' favorites again?
Jack's
C.
favorite was C,
Oh, I see.
Budweiser, as he
I
says.
don't know. It's weird.
Justin's
It's just-
favorite was C, which he said
Okay.
was Miller.
So
Oh boy.
for Cup A, what you guys said, Justin, you said Coors, Jack, you said Miller. A was Coors Banquet.
Oh man, not a good start.
I'm on top. 1 for 1.
You
You're
want to
starting
start
off.
one?
You're starting
for
off
what?
good.
All right.
You want to do the next
Maybe I'm not a
All
beer
right.
fraud.
So the second, Cup
Let's
B,
go.
Justin said Natty Light, Jack said Natty Light, and B was Miller.
Oh,
You got it wrong. Yeah. Too. Okay.
Yeah.
maybe I think in my brain I just like this is a familiar taste, and
Oh,
there was a lot of natty
The
drinking
memories
at
were
our house.
misplaced.
dang.
Memories misplaced.
B was Miller.
Yep.
Yep.
B was Miller.
Okay.
Yeah.
They were both so sure there was that Natty for sure.
Yeah.
It just reminded me, but maybe
I
Maybe
literally,
we've evolved.
it's
Our palates
crazy because
evolved.
I just had a high life before, like,
Yeah.
you were drinking one. You're still drinking one right now.
right here.
I
Like,
tried- we gave
I
you the-
drank it.
I tried to use this as
Yeah.
like a taste tester. I was like, okay, which one tastes the most like this?
I can't
I still
wait for
think-
your
I
guys'
still think
cease and
Budweiser is
desist
C.
from like all
So-
these beer companies. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
that's gonna be a huge moment. For
they
you
should
guys.
be sponsoring
because
us.
Yeah.
Budweiser sent a
Oh.
cease and desist to one of the Barstool podcasts for that they do.
Really?
They have a Dale Earnhardt bust that they do on it, and Budweiser cease and desist them.
I
Damn.
dare
So
them to cease and desist us.
Budweiser's gonna kill y'all.
Guess what? Episode 49, the
Cease
title.
and desist. I dare
Budweiser
you.
sent us a cease and desist?
I dare you.
By the way,
do
guys-
it. Do it. Somebody.
Something like
they're
that.
making all those faces and the camera's not even on.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Hey,
Hold up.
technical difficulties. it takes a while for it to do.
Has it not been on? Have we been not recording?
No, it turns off after 30
Okay.
minutes.
Just the video part.
Okay.
Okay, I'm looking into the camera just for the video aspect of it. I don't care to see myself there.
No, yeah. No, I just looked over. I saw you guys
We're
making a
podcasting
face.
at its finest. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
This is peak
This
performance.
is why we're
Alright.
trying
When I told Dale I'll be a good guest, I'm known. I'm doing the
known.
work.
I'm
No,
doing my
doing
thing.
the work.
You guys have been great guests. I just feel like
This has
the
been
production
great.
this
I'm getting
episode has
phone
just
calls
been
right now.
failing.
Well, once you have the new camera that doesn't have the fucking recording on
That
it.
is true. Oh yeah, it should be said. Like, just for any of the people that watch the video
So-
portion, I was supposed to be getting a new camera with a new lens coming in
Was it B
Friday.
was High Life?
B was Miller High Life. I was supposed to have a new camera so we could get like a dual cam thing going
You know
on
what?
for this episode. The lens was delayed. I couldn't do it.
Now that I look at it, Miller High Life is a foamy beer,
Oh,
and the fact that I am on the last sip and it's still foamy,
It is still.
It is still
foamy.
foamy.
that is 100% High Life. I didn't.
I
even-
just back in
I was worrying about
Yeah.
taste, and I should have been looking at the phone.
All right, I need to know for C.
C.
You-
Justin.
Budweiser.
Ooh, this is a hot one. Okay, so C, you guys both rated as your number one, but Justin, you said it was Miller, and Jack, you said it was Budweiser.
No way.
C was Natty Light.
What?
Natty Light.
You both
Natty
put
Light's my
Natty Light as
favorite.
your number one?
Yes, I think it's.
You both said it's your favorite.
Wow.
Which is, it's fascinating that you guys
I'm
both
gonna look straight
had
down the
your
camera.
favorite, but
I'm gonna
had
look
different
straight down the
answers.
camera.
Okay.
If my father ever sees this, I'm sorry.
When you go to a movie theater, what's your favorite part of the movie theater? The smell of popcorn. The smell of
Yeah.
popcorn. When I drink
The
Natty
smell.
Light, it's the same thing. It's like a flood of joke.
Movie theater popcorn comparison
in
to Natty
my
Light.
brain. just taking a sip reminds me of all of the bad decisions I've ever made in my life.
And it's great.
And it's great.
And it's
I
awesome.
Love to relive.
I want to go on the
learned so
record
much.
that I'm garbage.
I am so
It could have been
proud.
Budweiser. It could have been worse.
It could have
Yeah.
been. It
There was a
could've
worse answer there.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Now, D,
I might have gone
which
0-4.
Justin said was Budweiser, Jack said was Coors Banquet,
So I went 0-4.
D was Budweiser.
been. So
Yeah,
I went
that
2
checks.
for 4, and
I went 0 for 4.
you went over.
I am.
And you both
On brand for wine country guy. Like,
okay, yeah.
fair, yeah.
Just some Cabernet out here, man. I got
Bro,
you.
this doesn't
I-
have any grapes in it.
I was born in the trailer park. I should be 4 for 4. No doubt on
I'm
this.
pretty
Alright.
confident I could
Two-
go at least 3 for 4 if I did it. To be
Dude,
honest.
now
We
I
could
don't
still-
know.
we could
I
do
thought
it.
I was worried.
Dale?
That this,
I'd
oh,
be
you guys
happy.
could do
Dale?
it.
I'd be happy to.
I want to
get
see
this
if I
set
know
up.
beer better than him.
Okay, yeah,
I
yeah.
think I
go
got
Line
ahead.
it up for him.
You know what? I'm down
Dale-
for that. Yeah.
Dale,
yeah,
go
how can
line
we-
it up
yeah,
for
so
him.
what
We'll
do
carry
we
the.
do?
We'll start talking about wrestling again. So you can.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We can do that.
So we're going back.
I'm
into
going to look
wrestling.
like an
Okay.
idiot. when I
We're
go
going
0 for
back
4.
into wrestling. Like,
I'm
Yeah.
really disappointed that I went for
Oh, you're not-
0-4, but at the same time,
Are you not going to do
very
it?
okay with
No,
it.
I'm down. I'm down
It
to do
shows
it.
that
I love
I've
it.
evolved-
I love
I've
it.
evolved
Honestly.
from the budget.
It makes me
beers
feel
to
so
now
good that
something
you
else.
went.
We
Oh.
can't go pour them, though. That's
I
the
felt
thing.
like
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
dragged
We're
into
both gonna
most
do
of
it.
my
They
beer
have to go
drinking
pour
when
'em.
you were just like, oh, I want to drink Hennessy.
gonna make our
I'm
guests
like,
12
No, we're
work.
drinking.
Stop.
I know. I
Natty
feel like that's
tonight.
like a kind of.
I've never had the Hennessy go well for me.
Here,
Every
let's
single time.
let's do this.
Absolutely
Let's
never.
just bring all the beer out here that needs to be poured, and we'll just close our eyes and they can pour it right here.
Oh yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
Dale-
also go for it. Just bring all the beer out here so we can consume it.
Oh, that too.
That
yeah.
too. Yeah. This also, I want to say, like, this says a lot for Natty Light because now,
Yeah.
like, everybody always says Natty Light is horrible. Both of you rated it #1 though.
It's
So
got
like,
this is Jack Sesson. I approve this message. Natty
Yeah.
Light is the cure to COVID. I just-
oh, that's a hot take.
That's a hot
That's a
take.
hot take.
Hey, Pfizer sponsor Dale.
Oh, man, I would.
Come on.
I would do it. Honestly, I'll take any sponsorship. I don't care what company it is.
Let's
You want to stand up there right next to Dr. Fauci and
Yeah,
and
dude.
say, hey, get vaccinated. That's
Fuck it.
gonna
All
solve all of our
segment is
problems.
called,
all
Find
right,
Dale
here
sponsorship.
goes. Here's go. Dale won sponsors, and I'm just gonna go real
This is
political
take
with it. Like,
Yeah, fucking do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the
Go off.
first sponsorship potentially, and I want you to like put yourself in the shoes of a sponsor guy. You are now the official spokesperson of
I love that you grabbed the four
Depends
brands, but
adult
like, can you grab
diapers.
the four
How would
brands
you-
all again?
How would you spin that to a
Or in order to
positive
just
light in a
let's just
podcast?
start
Adult
handing out
diapers?
highlights. Hand out
Adult
highlights.
diapers.
All right.
How would you brand that?
I would say everybody goes out to parties. Right? Like this could apply to young and old. Old, you know what? You have some spills sometimes. You're out there listening to podcasts, living your life, going to work. You know what? A little bit of dribble
Yes.
comes out.
Oh my
and
God.
you don't want to make a mess.
I hope the
You're
camera
wearing-
has just an absolute fantastic shot of that because this is the most pure moment in podcasting history.
Man. All right, number one right here, baby.
Number one. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. I'm great at
In
carrying
fact,
these.
you know what? Adult diapers. Here's how we market it. We market it adult diapers to younger people. Nobody wants to be in the middle of a party having to take like 20 pisses over the course of the night. You know what I mean? It cuts into your time. It cuts into the...
we're male diaper talking. Right
Oh,
now?
yeah.
Yeah, this segment is called Find Dale Sponsorship.
Yeah.
and we're gonna just
Male diapers.
Adult
That's the hill we're gonna die on.
male
diapers.
diapers.
Yeah, yeah.
Adult diapers, bro.
So
Adult
male
diapers.
diapers. Yeah,
When
just for
you're-
male. Bro.
I'm sorry. The old conservative in me just thinks about males.
yeah.
You sexist, misogynistic piece of shit.
So it can extend the time you have
Don't
to
tell
party
no one.
You fucking
and
chauvinist.
prevent spills partway through. You know what I mean? It's a safety measure. And it'll be like, it's not going to be like,
Okay.
it's going to be like super like cool and sleek. It's going to be like the Nike Dry Fit of diapers.
Let me hug these beers.
Except like super efficient. Like they're still going to work, but it's going to be one of those things where people see it and they're like, oh, damn, bro, you got the fucking Elite Diaper 4s on right now? Like, damn,
The
that shit
Elite
is...
Diaper
Elite
4s. I'm
You're
fucking
talking about
done,
like
bro.
designer adult-
Nike
Yeah, yeah.
cease and desist.
Yeah, yeah. These are going to be like,
like
yeah.
the LV Louis
The,
Vuitton.
the Nike
Yeah.
cease and
Okay.
desist. Is
Yeah.
not
You're gonna
coming
see,
too.
like,
so
a little-
Budweiser and Nike. Let's
little
add
like
those
leather
two
patch
words.
on them, and you're gonna be like, "Yo, damn, this guy's got the fucking the off-white adult diapers right now." Like, holy
Depends, bro.
dude,
The
they can do,
Depend 11s.
bro. They're gonna have like how Off-White always has.
You know,
like,
I think you guys are branding this. You guys are looking for this. Huggies, man. Let's go.
Huggies, yeah.
Like, just
Oh,
Huggies.
dude.
They already got good diapers.
Huggies
like,
would for sure
they're
be like
proven,
the
man.
New Balance of like fashion adult diapers.
And
They're
there's
Don't
a New
call
Balance.
Huggies
And
New
there's-
Balance.
No, I'm
There's
saying
the
'cause
New Balance
don't
cease
call
and
Huggies
desist.
No, I'm
New
saying
Balance.
because New Balance is like old.
Okay.
to where
Okay,
you
there
can't-
are good cease and desist. If you get cease and desist by Huggies, ooh, I don't know if that's a good thing.
I hope they cease and desist me. I invite them to. I don't care.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Cease and desist.
Cease and desist. You know what companies we didn't even mention? Fuck it. Cease and desist me. I don't give a shit. I will not fight you in
It's
court.
gonna be the name of this
I will lay
episode,
over easily.
sure.
And I will make an episode about it.
I think
I
that's
mean-
worth it.
You're gonna lose all of your single mother viewership if you you die on this hill with Huggies. So I don't think you should do it.
What hill am I dying on? I'm talking great about them.
I don't know. They're single mothers. It's not like
Because like when I say New Balance, it's
are
like
they really listening to the podcast?
yeah, I feel like there's not a lot of single moms.
If you
I-
are.
we're reaching out to everyone, right?
Well, yeah, we're trying to. You know, I'm reaching out to every demographic out there, but
But you talk shit on Huggies. You're
no,
gonna
no,
lose your
no.
Single mother
It was a
Except for the
compliment.
toddlers.
It was a
Fuck them.
compliment.
Fuck toddlers.
No,
I guess we probably lost the toddlers when I said I could beat up like 500 4-year-olds.
Oh yeah. Okay. Fuck. I don't.
540-year-olds?
Four.
Oh, okay.
You look at the size of that fridge ass man. Like,
No,
come on,
I
he
I
is,
could take
he is,
500
dude,
he is
they're
smacking
gonna-
the shit out of.
They're gonna
500.
whittle you away though.
No,
I'm
they're
telling
not,
you,
bro.
dude.
He thinks I can only
No,
take like
no,
less than
they will.
100.
I think like 10 can maybe overwhelm Dale. Like,
Yeah,
you've
but that's
gotta
a
get
Dale,
500.
right?
Wait, okay. Hold on now. Let's get the record
I
straight.
knew
here.
I like. You know what? No, he's still a gentleman, but he is too.
Yeah, yeah.
I like both of them, bro.
No, no.
Honestly, you can leave. We're good. Like,
Yeah, okay, you know what? I don't
This
appreciate
is a new
this.
podcast now. Cody is that
Oh, I'm
getting.
getting cut out. Oh,
Yep.
And
okay.
you're getting sliced out of your own operation.
Vince McMahon, if you're out there, if you could set this up for 504-year-olds versus Cody,
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'd pay,
WrestleMania 39.
$200
Yeah,
for
exactly.
the pay-per-view for that.
And I
Absolutely.
Easily.
I'll fight for a lifetime supply of Coors Banquet.
Absolutely. There are two things I want to
What?
see. Him.
What?
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 There's two things I want to see in this world. It is Cody versus 500 toddlers in a handicap match, and then there's Will Smith versus Chris Rock. WrestleMania
Yeah.
39 main event.
100%.
Let's go,
Which one would be the headliner?
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of fucking question is that? Will Smith and Chris Rock, who's gonna be the headliner?
Yeah, but dude,
obviously
it's
not
Chris
me.
It doesn't matter who it is. If I saw like, oh, this random guy is gonna fight 500 4-year-olds, I don't know if there's a lot that can top that.
But here's the thing:
know
it's
what I
gonna
mean?
be so easy for me to kick the shit out of those 4-year-olds that it's just gonna be
Dude,
boring.
but they're gonna whittle you away. They're gonna be like, they're just
with
gonna
what?
with their just,
What are they gonna
They
whittle
can't
him
even
away
use
with?
weapons because the weapons are
His
too heavy for them to
thigh
pick up.
Is bigger than those fucking
Yeah.
dude, but
4-year-olds.
it's gonna be like
He's
death-
got knees,
Bro, and-
elbows, and hands.
It's
Bro,
gonna
he's
be-
gonna hit at least 6.
We're talking
at all
about
times.
if we're talking about a wrestling match too, bro. I get a ladder, bro. Step inside it and just fucking whirly bird it.
dude, but
We're just gonna give him endless tables, and he's just gonna be putting 5.
I'm just gonna be put, bro.
you're gonna get locked in. You're gonna start throwing some. You're gonna blow down the first 20 to 30 like easy. Like
I'm gonna
bam,
blow down
bam,
the
bam,
first
bam.
500.
But then,
How's your
dude,
cardio?
they're gonna start
How's your
over.
cardio?
That's where they're gonna get him. That's
Nah,
dude.
I
they're
think I
gonna-
have better cardio than Dale thinks.
It's
Dude.
a ring. It's like a 10 by 10.
Dale doesn't
See,
get,
bro,
Dale doesn't work out, so he doesn't get.
I work out
Exactly.
again. I got back to it. All right. Yeah, I got back
Get
to
back
it.
to
yeah.
it. What, 1 week now?
Like a month and a half ago.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean-
I give him a little bit of respect.
Yeah.
I've been 5 days a week for like maybe 4 months, and I still look scrawny as fuck.
You're getting there. You're getting there.
Camera
he's-
play.
So realistically, how many 4-year-olds do you think I could take?
I would say because they're all fighting you at once, right? That's like what we established.
Yeah.
Or like I would say
If it was one at a time, it'd be infinite.
like probably like 150, 200.
You're capped.
Okay,
Capped.
okay,
because
no,
they're gonna-
no,
it's gonna be death-
I
death
do
by
respect
1,000
it.
cuts.
I 100% expected him to say like 50, and I'm like, if you don't think triple digits is gonna fucking happen,
I still
like,
think cap though. Not even 200, bro.
Dude, I think they're gonna kill you with just like
Bro,
the,
I think I'm lowballing with 500.
I think
So
what time
is
is
this
it
in a
right now?
wrestling ring or
What,
is this
like
like
215 right now? I think by
Yeah.
dinner time you could get through at least 200.
at least.
But
At
dude,
least.
but do you think like because you know like how difficult it is, like how strenuous it is when you're just like sparring, right? And like think of that, you're just gonna be
yeah,
constant. like,
another
bam, bam,
grown
bam.
up
Yeah,
person.
but this dude.
No, I know.
F5ing,
But as
like,
soon as you knock one down, boom, another one's coming. As soon as you knock that one down, 3 more come behind him. Like you're gonna have to just constant bam, bam,
here's
bam.
here's
like,
the thing.
That's
What's
fine.
what's the quality of fighting? Like, do we have?
Well, yeah. Is this a battlefield? Is this a wrestling ring?
Do we have this
I just
generation?
imagine- I
Do
don't
we
think you
have
can
this
fit.
generation's kids, or do we have like the '80s kids?
That's
I'm
true.
just
If
that
it's
even
80s
supposed to
kids,
mean?
I would
This
probably,
generation sucks. That's what that
if it
means.
was 80s kids, I'd go from 500 maybe to like 350.
Kids are bigger now though, so because my point
that's what I'm
isn't.
saying.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
bigger, but they're not fucking
They're huge
stronger and more
pussies.
athletic. They're just
They're
fucking
huge
fat.
pussies.
No, but that's where
Their
their
parents give them too much cheese.
But that's where they're
4
gonna.
years old. What are you talking? They're like what? What kind of muscle is from the 80s? You think 4-year-olds are better? In the
I
80s
think
than
4-year-olds in the
because
80s.
4-year-olds played outside.
They were
more in the
smaller,
80s.
They're gonna
though.
go
They're
fucking
4
hit
years
shit
old.
with
They're not playing
sticks.
anywhere.
They're gonna
They're inside.
destroy. They would be
I think
a lot
you
more of a fight.
take 104-year-olds from 1985 and 104-year-olds from 2020. 1985.
You probably
kids
have a
kicked the
90,
shit out of them.
95% retention rate
Yeah.
on the
But, like,
on the older.
I'm gonna say
kids.
that today's kids would beat the 80s kids.
I don't think so.
Oh, shut up, San
At 4
Francisco.
Wait, are we
At
saying
4
like?
years old, at 4 years old, what do you?
Okay.
What is the
Ooh,
differences?
yeah. One country's the best. San Francisco's got their shit figured out.
What does that have to do with being 4 years old? I'm talking
Literally
about, like,
nothing,
you
but
look
fuck
at,
you.
I was throwing political haymakers at this point. Like,
Oh God. See, I'm sorry. 4-year-olds today are just they're more like.
all right, are we
More built.
doing the Cody taste test or what?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cody
How-
and Dale
how
need to
should I
fucking
start?
taste test.
Okay, yeah.
All right, we'll
so-
close our eyes. You guys start pouring.
And then, yeah. Here, I'll just cover. Just
You just
Just make sure- it
this
doesn't matter
This
which-
is excellent podcasting. Dale's got his hand over his face.
Actually,
I'm not peeking. But
I'm not,
He's
I
gonna
swear.
He's gonna split the fingers.
I swear
on
I'm
this.
not.
It doesn't matter which
I'm
one's
gonna,
A,
I'm
B,
gonna leave
C,
the
or D
pouring
as
up
long
to
as
Jack,
they're
and
matched.
I'm just gonna narrate this whole situation happening.
I just want to say
We've got Cody burying his hat into his
Yeah.
face. Dale's playing peekaboo, which I feel like would be his main fighting style against 4-year-olds.
no,
Which is
shut
why I
the
don't
hell.
think that you're gonna get through at least
Okay,
20 to
okay.
50.
Let me make my case for the 4-year-old thing. 'Cause
Do it,
my,
do it. Because
My point was never.
I'll give you the floor.
Because my point was never that the 4-year-olds are gonna like strategically like beat him in combat. My point was always they're just gonna overwhelm him by just throwing their weight at him. You know, because like
what? Wait, they're 4.
no, but when you have like 10 of them on you at once, like they're just gonna drag you like
Bro,
by
I
your
So
squat,
you
legs.
have-
over,
you
I
have-
squat over 500 pounds. I'm pretty sure I can handle 10 4-year-olds.
Yeah, but are you gonna do that for?
That's roughly 400 pounds, I'd say.
But when you squat 500 pounds, you do it for one rep. You don't do it back to back to back. Bam, bam, bam.
I think
like,
he could get 3 reps up. Looking at this guy, built like a fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but-
my squat max is like 550.
But you're gonna be fighting them for like hours. Like you have to have so much endurance that it's like inhuman. You know
right,
what
but
I
I
mean?
don't have to have
Oh,
endurance
that's
compared to
what it
another
is.
adult. I have to have endurance compared to another 4-year-old.
No, but it's not just one 4-year-old. It's like you're a horde of 4-year-olds. This is like I'm imagining.
Right, but
like-
I could literally just go at a like slight faster than walk, just like a very light jog, and I'd be faster than them.
Yeah, but you're not gonna be able to do that for hours on end.
I can do that a lot faster than it takes them to sprint to catch up. A lot more.
Yeah, but dude, as soon as you knock one down, it's like bam, another one's coming. You're not gonna be able to keep going. You're gonna have to stop, and that's
Oh,
when they
Jack's
overwhelm
going
you.
on Twitter.
That's
Bro,
when
like
they overwhelm
it's
you.
you can if it got to the point where I was tired, I could just take one out,
We're in notes.
just pick it up, snap its
We're
neck,
being organized.
start running,
But like,
Only
and
did
then
A, B,
stop
and
again,
C
pick it
over
up,
here.
snap its neck, start running. Like,
dude, but like as you do that, like bam, you got 2 on one ankle, you got 1 on your other knee. You're trying to kick them
In
off.
no
The other
particular
ones are
order,
hoarding
we
you,
have
like-
done Banquet, Natty, and I think Bud Heavy. No, never mind.
Like-
Bud Heavy's being poured. No looking, Cody. I'm over there.
what?
I should. What?
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 Can I get a beer?
Everybody's
now?
gonna fucking.
And then
hate
another
this
beer.
portion. And another beer. 3 beers.
3 beers,
4 beers.
4 beers.
I don't know.
5 beers.
What?
Huh?
What?
What?
I don't know what's happening right now.
That's Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's absolute fine.
Oh shit.
Cause Stone
Search
Cold said so.
Search on YouTube. Stone Cold did some shit last night.
Austin
at WrestleMania.
316. Isn't he? Wait, is this fight
Return.
with Is this fight with Kevin Owens? Was it last night or tonight?
Last night.
Oh, who
Already
won?
happened.
Who won?
I have not watched because we were extremely intoxicated last night, and my phone died while we were at the bar. Last notification I got on my phone was Stone Cold is there. He
Okay.
arrived at the 18th. So,
So
I
it,
actually
We love
got
Stone
it has
Cold.
been poured. The drinks have been
Drinks have
a
been
lot
poured.
of
So I can open my
counted.
eyes?
We're good?
You can open your
You
eyes.
can open your
What?
eyes. Dale can stop playing peekaboo.
And you can start.
Okay.
This is
and,
podcasting
And you
at
guys
its
know
finest.
which ones are
Time
which.
to open a can of whoop ass on these bears.
I do.
He's got
Okay.
a really good
He
Stone
does.
Cold
It was
voice.
really put to shame. It really put to
Like-
shame.
That's the one
I
I,
thought-
can do.
hey,
That's the
hey,
only one.
I think you got that timbre in your voice.
Jack had a really good impression of Stone Cold, but I think that one takes the cake.
Yeah, that
Like
100%.
Can I have A?
I feel like I'm gonna get just like put to shame right now. I'm
All right.
so scared.
Hey,
I'm not gonna
My
make the
number
mistake of not looking at the beers.
I still, my number one is Brent Humphreys
Oh, dude.
doing
These two
the Big
smell
Show.
so
Yeah.
different.
Is just you
It's
have
a
to
very
experience
clear
it.
beer.
Okay, yeah. Tell me your initial thoughts.
Clear beer.
This one
Smell, I
is
might
like
go-
super musty.
I don't even know the order. He
It's
did not. I
musty.
was not paying attention to what Jack was doing at all. So this is
On
live
smell
reaction to you
based
guys.
smell alone, I might go banquet on this one.
On A
A banquet.
banquet.
A banquet.
But got to taste.
Okay, I'm gonna say A is
Dale
Budweiser.
smelled before he even took drinks.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say it's Budweiser.
Whoa,
'Cause
though, that's
Why?
a contrast right there.
Budweiser,
No, but taste is not Coors. I don't
Taste
think
is not Coors.
I don't
Smell
think.
was.
I think smell it was like Coors, but taste.
Smell got cool.
I'm gonna
Because
say
I've been drinking this Budweiser the whole time, so it might just fuck up my taste
That's
buds.
probably gonna throw you off because I think the highlight threw me off.
I think this is Budweiser because Budweiser to me always has this weird like
Yeah.
mustiness that it's just
I
like
think
I
it's
just got a
don't
report
like.
of the pics of Austin's stunning KO last night. So yeah, Bleacher Report coming in with the spoils.
I think A's Bud
You think A is Bud?
as of right now.
So
I'm-
A's Bud.
All right. Now we're moving to B.
One beer,
2 beers.
3 beers.
Let me get some of that B.
What?
What?
Yeah,
God, he's so
got
great,
that
dude.
timbre in
He's
there,
got,
man.
he's
I
got
really
the
like it.
raspiness. I don't have the raspiness. He has the raspiness.
It's because I've been drinking. That's it.
Fair enough. Sounds good to me. I'm gonna start drinking more too.
This one doesn't have much of a smell. It's pretty clear,
super like it's super like just watery.
which makes me think it's an Natty Light.
If yeah, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled.
This is interesting.
That was the best taste.
I want to say Natty Light too because it's like it doesn't taste bad or good. It's just like light. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it tastes like nothing.
Because like to me, when I think Coors, I think sweetness. When I think Budweiser, I think weird mustiness that's not really enjoyable. When I think Natty Light,
Want to
it's
be
just
alpha
like-
males kind of thing.
It's just like
Miller's
about which
Miller's
one?
gonna be
You-
the toughest for me because
If
I don't. drink Miller.
Budweiser's your favorite, you're
Oh,
trash.
Miller's tough.
It's just
Miller
like-
was tough. I really thought I would be able to nail it down, but
It's not too foamy. I pick up from him. Apparently, Miller's foamy. This isn't crazy foamy.
yeah, I'm gonna say Natty Light too. I can't think of. There's no way
There's
this is
a little bit of proof in my hand right now. It's a.
This is either
little
Natty
funny.
Light or Miller, and I don't think it's Miller.
just realized I was not recording what you guys were saying. So let's go back to A for a second.
I
So you
said A was Bud.
okay.
Bud.
Bud, and then what'd you say, Dale?
I said Budweiser. Yeah.
So both Bud.
I feel like everything Cody says first, Dale's gonna repeat. Just for
No,
the
no.
sake
To be
of
fair,
option.
I said Budweiser.
He
then
said
he
Bud
changed
first.
his answer. Just
because
putting that
he
on the
had-
record.
Well,
he
hold
had
on, but
smell,
whoa.
and then-
I said
thinking-
it smells like Coors, and then I tasted it. I said that's immediately said that's not Coors.
I
Okay,
smell.
what is B?
I
Love
think
the
B's
I
Natty.
conviction.
think B's Natty. Yeah.
Natty. So you
B's
guys both
natty.
have the same guesses through the first two.
We drink beer a lot together, so I think we're gonna have very
Palates are gonna be
similar.
good?
Yeah.
All right.
Dude.
Okay,
This
Dale
is-
looks
I've
like he
seen-
drinks
Man,
beer.
C, yeah.
Or absolutely opposite of that. He doesn't look like he drinks beer. He looks like he's like white wine kind of guy right now.
Yeah.
Like,
I drink beer.
I drink beer, man.
You know, we're putting, like I said, we're putting a lot of things on the record. I drink beer. Yeah.
My name's Dale, and I like to party.
See, that's the
You
difference.
know, you
Dale-
said
I like
on the
to-
record, and then I believed you less. When
Really?
Just
All right,
seconds
C.
before.
But I put it
Here's
on
the
the
thing: Dale drinks beer. I pound brewskis. That's the difference.
Oh, okay.
that a
All
fucking
right. So what are we
boy.
getting from C? What kind of?
C and honestly, C and B, I feel like are kind of like
Interchangeable.
flavor wise, not that different. Maybe C's a little sweeter,
That's
but like
Miller. That's got more body. That's Miller.
for C,
Yeah, got more body than B.
I could be wrong about that one. Like,
Give me D.
I would probably say Natty
Miller?
if I hadn't already said Natty for B, but
Look, I'm okay if I'm wrong as long as I do it
C.
with confidence.
What do you say? For,
Don't hate that.
I said C's
You
Miller.
said Miller, and then what do you got for C?
let me try D. Let me try D, and I'll lock in my answers. I'm leaning Miller, but I gotta try D and see. Yeah, this is D. See what I think of that.
Oh fuck.
It changed everything. Didn't
This is
it?
not- it's-
you get the last one in your mouth and like, oh, those were
Okay,
wrong.
B,
Like,
C, and D taste so similar.
Yeah.
A is definitely Bud.
Yeah. You know how I said I always get
A's-
like a sweetness.
You're
from Coors?
confident about Bud.
Okay. I said I always get a sweetness from Coors, and now the last three taste weirdly similar. And I was waiting for the sweetness, and it hasn't happened. So I'm not.
You know what? I think I need to pound one of them
C could
because
be
Coors I always just fucking slam.
Which one would you like to pound?
gonna start with
I
this
love
one.
that. Which one would you like to?
Which
pound?
one would you like to inhale? Like right now.
Yeah, exactly. Which
one would you like to pound?
That was the most proper way to ask to slug a beer.
This is
all
this,
time.
welcome to Golden Dragon. Which one would you like to pound?
That was incredible.
Dude, I'm like, fuck. D is, oh my god.
It helps if you keep drinking them.
I think
will say
C.
that. It does.
I might change C to Coors, honestly,
You're gonna change C to Coors?
because I thought D was gonna be sweeter, and it wasn't. So
That's C
I'm
again?
sort of unsure now.
How can you predict that C's going to be? How do you think it's going to be sweeter in this? In a random contest, how are you predicting sweeter?
I thought that like I could recognize the sweetest beer and be like, oh, that's Coors, because I feel like usually I think Coors, it's got like a nice like weedy sweetness to it. You know what I mean? Like, and I was
Sure.
waiting for that to happen. I was waiting for that sweetness, and then it didn't happen. So now I'm like, I was banking on D being Coors, and now I'm not sure. So it kind of fucks up my whole like thing I had going on.
See, that's foreign. That's foreign. I just pounded it. That's foreign to me.
Foreign.
So I feel like that's Miller.
And that was for C,
C.
right? You already said that was Miller.
I know, but I confirmed it.
Okay.
Like that was
Confirming
definitely not a
foreign.
beer that
Miller is foreign.
I'm gonna
I
go.
would have had you in a Miller guy.
What do we got for?
like foreign, not
you
fourth.
get-
Foreign.
right now-
like I haven't.
right
I
now
don't
you
drink
have
that beer
Millers,
often.
or-
Like you
Yeah,
don't drink it
Coors
often.
for
I would
I'm
have
gonna
had
go
you
Coors
as a Miller
C.
guy.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna
a
go
Coors banquet
C.
guy.
All right, let's see. Let's see. You
Fair
guys.
enough. You better get that one right then.
I know, really, huh?
I mean, I got Miller wrong. So
honestly.
What
I'm
Can
a,
I have
I'm
D
a,
again?
I'm a high life guy and I got it wrong. So
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm.
Swap it.
And
So-
making you question yourself.
So A, I got Natty Light. C, I'm gonna go Coors. And
C Coors.
Wait, you said A Natty Light?
yeah,
You said-
or sorry, wait, what
you
did
said
I?
Bud-
Budweiser.
you said
Budweiser.
Budweiser,
Sorry, I
yeah,
fucked that up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need to
Right now,
check.
you gotta
A.
go
A is
through
definitely
it.
Bud.
On A, you guys have both put Bud. On B, you both put Natty. On C, you put Miller.
So there
Let's
will
put
not
Coors.
be
I'm gonna
a 4
say
for 4 most likely.
so. A, I have locked in as
Cody
Bud.
can still get
A
me
is
4
locked
for
in.
4. I don't have
C,
any
you
faith
have
in
it locked
Cody
in
getting 4
as
for 4.
Coors. And Cody has it locked in as Miller.
I'm gonna.
There's a
say,
lot of thought going on
I
in your
need-
eyes.
I
I can
need-
see the thoughts flying through
I
your
need
brain
D.
right now.
I'm gonna say. You know what? Let me take
And
one
right
last
out the
sip.
mouth.
I need that answer.
Honestly, I'm gonna keep it 100.
I'm gonna go Natty Light D.
Okay.
I'm going.
Miller's
I'm gonna
B.
go straight with what I had. I'm gonna go with my first knee jerk response: A Bud, B Natty Light, C Miller, and D Coors Banquet. I could be terribly wrong, but at least I just don't want
I
to change
mean,
my first answer.
I'm gonna be mad. Yeah, if we
hate
got
that.
Budweiser wrong,
It's like-
I
I
I don't
remember
hate
a
that.
history test when I was in like 3rd grade. I changed an answer and got it wrong, and
I don't hate that at all. That's
Okay.
you know.
So just to recap, Cody, you have A as Bud, B as Natty, C as Miller, and D as Coors. And Dale, you have Bud as A, Natty as B. Oh no, you have Natty twice.
Oh,
You
sorry.
said Natty as B.
I think Miller B. I think.
Miller B.
Holy fuck! I'm gonna be drunk.
Yeah, Miller B.
Okay. And then you have C
Those
as
mojitos
Coors
really
and
bitch in
D
the
I
ass.
as
have like
Natty.
2 or 3
Yeah.
mojitos and then all these
Okay.
beers. Fuck.
Are you guys ready for the
Yeah.
Yeah.
The great
I'm locked in.
unveiling.
so A, which you guys both said was Bud, is actually Miller.
Oh my
Fuck.
god, dude. Fuck.
Tough
That was
start.
the one I was most
Tough
sure
start.
about.
That's
Fuck.
a tough start.
Then you got
you,
B.
you said that was just that's tough.
You got B, which you guys said was Natty and Miller, is actually Coors. So B is Coors.
Really?
So that's
Oh,
over
damn,
2.
I said Coors was
It's over
natty.
2.
Yeah, you had C.
Fuck.
And
as
because of the way you
Miller
guys
and
answered,
Coors,
you didn't get one
and
right.
It's actually Bud.
C was Bud.
And then D is Natty,
Wow.
and you got Coors and Natty. So you guys went,
Oh,
you went 0-4, and you went 1 for 4.
That's
Oh,
crazy. Wait, which one
damn.
did I get right?
You got D is or D is Natty.
D is Natty. Wow, holy shit, dude! I was really confident about A, and I was pretty sure I was 2 for 4 there at least. Damn.
so
I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I
it
sipped
has
the
been
first beer,
decided here that
Wow.
Justin Hansen, beer connoisseur,
I
yep.
guess.
beer connoisseur.
As,
I'm not a beer fraud. I was 2 for 4.
As soon as I
Take
sipped
that shit.
That was
as soon as I sipped the first beer, I was like, I was too confident. I was like,
confident?
nope. I don't know.
Dude,
Like, I can't finish A though.
I realized I was fucked when
Fucking have at her.
when D just didn't. I was expecting to taste like instant. I was expecting to taste D and be like, yeah, Coors, no question.
Bro, I
And
thought
when
I
that
would
didn't
know.
happen, it fucked me up.
I thought I would know.
Yeah, I thought I would know also.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I was like,
That's the same thing. Is when I drank Miller, I thought I fucking knew.
Yeah.
When I had what I thought was natty,
What
I
I
was so sure about it.
I think drinking the beer before, like, cause I think
messes
'cause
with
the
each other.
I think
first
that
drink,
took- I think
the
that
first
took me
beer I
off
had,
of
I was
High
like
Life.
Bud, because I just finished the Bud, and I'm like, maybe that fucked me up. But I'm willing to say that I was very too confident. And
I was right there with you. Yeah, it is tough.
I thought I was going to be able to do it no problem, and it
I
was a
would-
fucking problem. Can you put that back?
I'll wait for my respect in due portion. All right.
You're gonna be
But
waiting
hey,
a long
fucking-
time.
Never get the respect.
How about
How about this? I'm gonna use the restroom and you even hold my mic for me.
Double micing.
Oh wow.
first door on the left on the hole?
Double
You know what?
micing.
I'll be the first.
Which one was Budweiser again?
Round of applause, Justin.
He has his
Oh,
phone.
shit.
Oh no. Jack,
Yeah,
what's your
honestly-
Jack? What's your pad? If I could fucking talk, what's your password, Jack? Over the.
What's,
Some with the 29.
what's your password, Jack?
We're gonna have
Jack.
people. We're gonna have people trying to steal his phone tonight.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Pretty
And take his
Yeah,
passcode.
don't go to any random parties tonight.
It'd be great.
Actually, no, this isn't gonna air till Thursday, so it'll be fine.
He'll be long gone back to the
Yeah, he'll be back
And
to
he's
the.
gonna have people approaching him next week and be like, "I know your password. Give me your phone."
Yeah, they're gonna meet him in the vineyards and say,
Like,
"Hey,
hey,
motherfucker."
you want me to take a picture of like whoever he's with? And when he says it, they're just gonna disappear, like 100%.
Oh my god,
I'm
man,
not
dude.
gonna lie to you, man. Pretty fucking bust.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because you were
I
already
think
drinking,
if
right?
you add mojitos on top of 4 different budget beers, that's a tough
Well,
look.
and I drank like
Yeah. Oh yeah, you had the mojitos too.
I had this,
And you got the tall
Mojitos.
boy.
the tall boy. I had the fucking. I finished.
Buddy's feeling good.
I finished like
Buddy's
2 natty
feeling
lights over
good.
there that we poured. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
and then the mojitos, they weren't like light mojitos. Like they were strong.
Yeah.
Oh no, definitely that place that you went to, mojitos strong.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't know.
Speaking
if we wanna
about
give a free
alcohol.
shout out.
I want to give a
Pretty
shout
good.
out during the pandemic. Like, obviously, I
COVID
started
wasn't
trying to
real.
get into more like gentlemanly things like whiskey, and a big person I would immediately went to was Dale actually, and the very first whiskey he suggested was Monkey Shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
and
That's
actually
a
Monkey
good
Shoulder.
one.
No free shout out,
is
sponsor
still
Dale.
One of my favorites.
No free shout out, sponsor Dale.
Yeah.
So I haven't talked to you really.
Yeah,
about
Cody's like,
that kind of
definitely.
stuff
Let's
since then,
do
but
yeah.
this.
do
I'm,
it.
I'm super into whiskey now. I just got a. I think it was kind of crazy when I just turned 25 on the 15th,
Yeah.
and
God, you old fuck.
every single person
Hey,
that
shut
came
up!
to my
I
party
turned 25 next
gave me
month.
whiskey.
Really?
So it shows that like
Yeah,
that's
I
what
know,
I've
dude.
leaned
I feel
into.
old. And
Yeah.
I'm
So
getting
I got-
pressured by my family to get my shit together, but I'm like,
I
I'm
got a
25.
Blue
I'm
Label
really not
Johnny
that-
Walker.
Yeah, I don't need to get my shit
And
together.
then I
yet.
got some. What's it called? It's I forget. It's not Centauri, but it was
Fantastic
Japanese
podcast.
as well. And then I also got the what's it called? Whistle Pig.
Oh,
Whistle Pig, which
really?
I really like. I really
That
like
was
Whistle
good.
Pig. That's a huge
Been wanting to
barstool
try
brand
that
right
one.
now.
Whistle
It's Whistle
Pig,
Pig.
really?
They have their
It's
they have
very
their little
good.
canned whiskey mixed drinks. Highly recommend.
Dude, I
Barstool, do not cease and desist.
Please.
That will be the end of Dale. Like,
it will be
that is when a cease and desist will go wrong because the stoolies are
Cease and
wild
desist.
animals.
The end of Dale.
Please
I
don't
can
do
say
it.
that.
I don't want
Please
to.
don't.
I don't want the next episode to be the finale. We're ending the
Like,
podcast.
Hey, you know,
We don't even-
we got played on this one.
We don't even have this under an LLC too, so they would just straight up be suing me personally. They wouldn't be suing like the CCP corporation. They would be suing
Dave
like
Portnoy would set up camp inside of your asshole.
Yeah, it would be a
that's-
personal suit,
That's
man.
what would be happening.
But I just want to say too, like, dude, that is such a fucking huge compliment because anytime it's like, it's one of those things where I love whiskey and like trying different stuff so much, and it's just like a hobby, right? But then like when people ask questions about it, and I can actually give recs on like bottles to get and different things like that, I'm like, oh, holy shit! Like I'm actually helping people with this. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm actually like giving valuable information to someone.
You were one of the very few people that I had to actually put thought into buying a bottle of whiskey for, and that's why we came down on.
Dude,
I kind of just walked by Old Forester. I had something else in mind for you.
Mhm.
We walked
we
by
try
Old
it?
Forester.
I think that's the next.
yeah,
the
yeah,
next
that's a
step.
perfect. Yeah, absolutely, I'm
And
down.
so that was like, I was like, oh, Dale's a Old Forester
Dude,
guy.
The thing I love about whiskey is that there's so many different flavor
I'll pour it.
tones and
thank you.
accents that can be highlighted.
Yeah.
Yet the best way to try it is either straight or old fashioned, which is
And
usually the most
and
simple
even
way.
even
You know what I
like
mean? Like, you
whiskey
just-
is
So happy that you said it's one of the best is to try it in old fashioned.
Yeah,
that's
it's,
one of the
it's
best.
my
ways.
favorite drink.
Yeah.
It's the most.
yeah, you got to go with an old fashioned if you're out with this. Like that's
Mhm.
usually one of the go tos now. Not
Yeah.
so much in the past because I'm a hoe for Tennessee whiskey, but
Oh yeah.
at the same time, it's like whiskey so regional. Like there's so many
Yeah.
different types. You have your Irish whiskey,
So much
you have your
variety,
Canadian
man.
whiskey. You have Tennessee and Kentucky share a border. Could not be any more different in the way they
Yeah.
do whiskey.
So we always thought you were more of a bourbon guy. Is that still the case, or have you gone into the Islay malts and the scotches of the world now?
I would say if I had to choose like a favorite style, it probably would be like any Isla whiskey. I just love the
Yeah.
smokiness and like that smoky, salty,
That
briny type
peaty.
of thing going on. That being said, like, I mean, I like all styles, right? Like, I love something sweet, and it's like bourbon sweet and like Speyside Scotch sweet are totally different, but there's just so many different flavors there.
Bartenders at work.
Then Irish, you got that kind of like shortbread cookie thing going on, and like ripe fruit. Japanese whiskey too. There's like a lot of variety. I would say I like them all, but yeah, if I had to choose
Thank you.
one like style
Thank
of
you,
whiskey
sir.
to drink for the rest of my life, it would probably be like smoky Isla Scotch.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think this one apparently. I read the label earlier, and it's supposed to have a lot of like cinnamony and nutmeg tones to it, which interests me. I do like bourbon, but I'm typically like kind of like you. I'm more of a Scotch kind of guy because I like. I just like the smokiness to it, the peat,
Yeah,
and
it's so unique, man.
it's unique, and
Yeah.
you really don't get that in a lot of things. And then like using the old fashions
Yeah.
for that, it just highlights it because you add a little bit of that citrusy flavor into it, and it just kind of reminds you of like those Thanksgiving almost kind of flavors where
Yeah.
it's
I
like
see
a
what
little bit
you're
of
saying.
citrusy and like, but
Yeah.
you're getting like the cinnamon and
It makes it
nutmeg.
when you drink
There's-
Scotch, it feels like an event.
That's really well said.
Yeah.
It feels like
However, I took one sniff. I'm like, this seems like bad decisions.
Dude.
I'm
See, now
like,
here's my thing. He's the Scotch. You're the Scotch. I'm the bourbon guy. Like that's bourbon's my drink. Like whiskey wise, I love the sweetness to it because I'm not a sweet tooth guy normally. But bourbon, the sweetness mixed with like the oakiness of a bourbon, like the woodiness, I think is a perfect mix. And then I think bourbon complements because I'm the guy that has the home bar. I like to make cocktails.
right.
For whiskey cocktails, bourbon brings flavor to cocktails. Where like
absolutely.
I put Scotch in it, I'm like, I know it's gonna have the peat, but I don't get any flavor
I feel
from
like
it. You
there's
know?
a lot of subtleties that'll disappear, whereas
Right.
bourbon's like it's big and there's a lot of flavors.
Yeah, bourbon stands up to a cocktail and bring
Yeah.
its own thing to a cocktail the most. That's why I love bourbon.
Well, it's interesting you say that because when I was talking earlier about like the Centauries and like the Japanese, the world, which is usually like very like jasmine-y, light, like floral.
Yeah.
This is where I
feel
lose
like it
interest in
doesn't,
all conversation.
Making like the old fashioned for that, it's good, but it's almost still too light.
Mhm.
And like
It's-
with bourbon,
yeah.
you get the same thing because it's already kind of sweet, and you're just enhancing the sweetness there. But to make it with like a nice Scotch, old fashioned kind of thing, like I feel like you're kind of like elevating it a
Yeah.
little bit because if you have any complaints about Scotch, it's usually going to be that it's either too smoky or it's just not like, or maybe it's sometimes too full and it doesn't have as many different like flavor patterns.
Yeah.
And it kind of stays in that smoky and peaty taste.
Mhm.
So that's why it's my favorite because it lends itself a little bit to being enhanced.
Yeah.
And
I like-
I love whiskey.
I like that
get it.
take.
I love that I can talk about this. 'cause
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like
people
that
don't-
take.
Don't really.
See, I love whiskey, but I cannot talk about it like you guys can. I'm just like,
Cameras
oh
off.
yeah, give me some Jameson. I love drinking that. Like,
okay.
Just
I
give me
go.
Crown and Coke.
I
I'm good.
definitely have a type, and it's Irish whiskey.
Irish
Like,
whiskey.
that's-
I like
that's where I
Irish
go.
whiskey a lot.
But
I
I just like I can't talk about it as candidly because I don't think about mixing stuff because I'm such a 2 ice cube and whiskey.
I mean,
and glass.
hey, I'm right there with you. Like,
Yeah,
I love like
this
if
is a drink for me.
there's
Like,
if I try any new whiskey, there's like
it's
stages I go
straight up no ice, no
straight up
anything.
no ice, straight up with ice, old fashioned, and then
You have
if
to
I
put it
think
through.
it'll work in a cocktail, then I'll put it in a cocktail.
Right.
But I hate when people go, I got
My
this new
my
bottle of whiskey.
cocktails, I add 7-Up to it. And
Yeah.
have
That's
at
like
her.
that's like when people are like, "Oh, I just got this new whiskey. I'm gonna make a whiskey Ricky." I'm like, "Well, you just took all the flavor out of that whiskey, and it just tastes like
So
whiskey."
what's a whiskey
Yeah.
Ricky?
A whiskey Ricky is just whiskey, lime juice topped with club soda. So it's really simple, but
I'm not a fan
topped
of
with
that.
club
I
soda.
don't love it.
It's
I
a
don't love
it's a
that.
summer refreshing drink. It's not a deep whiskey flavored drink.
Yeah.
It's like a gin and tonic. I've always.
Yeah.
How about this? What's the one alcohol that you guys think is the worst? I'll go first.
Vodka.
I
Yeah.
think I like gin the least.
Really?
And
That's
it's weird
interesting.
because it does have a lot of the same.
I'm gonna get
it goes
like,
herbal, but
You're gonna
I
get
just don't like
shitted
it.
on for
It's
your
too
answer?
Dry and it's too
Interesting.
It has different flavors, but it doesn't have. The
I
smokiness
I
really
think I know what you want to say right now, and tell me why that answer is tequila.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
really?
yeah.
Wow.
It's tequila because
I'm right.
that's-
I'm right there with you.
These
That's
answers
the-
are all
I
surprising.
hate vodka, but I hate tequila.
That's
too.
the one alcohol I can only that and vodka, but I feel like vodka's is like no flavor. Where tequila, I don't like the flavor.
Yeah,
the
but like if
tequila-
you throw Tito's, hey, that's for the boys.
It just makes it
But
alcohol.
like if you throw Tito's, like Tito's is the only
Shout
vodka
out
I
Tito
can drink.
beverage.
There is not a vodka outside of Tito's that I can even stomach. But at the same time, there is only one tequila that I can stomach. And it is definitely 100% Don Julio, sponsored Dale and Cody.
See,
Please.
here's my thing. Tequila. Anytime I order a cocktail with tequila in it is the only time I find myself hoping that it's a lighter pour than a heavier pour. Any other cocktail I have, if it's an old fashioned, if it's a Manhattan, if it's a gin tonic, whatever cocktail it might be, if it has rum in it, if it's a Mai Tai, I want a heavy pour. When I have something with tequila in it, I want a light pour. I don't like shots of tequila. I can't drink tequila straight. Like, I just don't like it. So, and it's not like I'm fine with like
There's
I
some
think some
tequilas that
tequila
taste like dirt.
cocktails are fucking amazing. Like margarita.
Oh my god,
Margarita. God.
margaritas, blended,
bro.
blended frozen
Love
margaritas.
margaritas.
Yes,
But like when I think
However.
whiskey, I'm like, I want to drink that on the rocks. When I think of gin, I want to try that first on the rocks. When I think rum, I'm like, dude, I can make a Long Island iced tea and be heavy on the fucking rum.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, but anything tequila, I'm like, please be light on it.
Have you guys had
These
a
answers
drink
are
of this
both
yet?
surprising me.
I set it down and have not tried it. Have you guys had a drink
Oh,
of
it's
it?
tasty, man.
It's really good.
it's
tasty.
it's quite nice.
There's a couple things I'll say about
the
about
sweetness.
that and about that. One, dude, you picked the perfect bottle because I've tried like the baseline Old Forester 86, and I've tried like one of the more expensive ones, the 1921. I haven't tried this one though, so it's like
I haven't tried it either.
you picked like one of the Old Foresters.
I've tried the latter versions of this. I've never had the 100 proof.
Dude,
And
you picked the perfect bottle, man.
I love the-
holy shit.
Yeah,
I love the
You know,
sweetness.
this is
super
chance.
smooth.
This is all chance that I got the perfect bottle because I just literally saw the Old Forester brand. I
Yeah.
was like, that's something he's into.
dude, I've never had an Old Forester I
Here we
didn't
are.
like. Honestly, every line of theirs I've had, it's like it's all good. Yeah,
Yeah, there's a couple of brands out there that you're just like any kind of like can try. It was like people talk shit on like Jameson.
Jameson's good.
Jameson's
Jameson's
off
good.
brand, like they're not just like they're straight up like this, like
Mm-hmm.
your cask mates, they have like
Hey, the
espresso
Cask-Mates, though.
cask mates.
Cascades.
Yes.
Yeah.
So good, dude. So good, man.
But I think Loki, their best one was their espresso one.
really,
They did a coffee flavor
haven't
of
tried
it.
that
Interesting.
one. I bet that would be
And-
good though, because it's like
Dude,
fucking
dangerous.
boozy Irish coffee.
Dangerous.
I mean, that's the
Interesting.
best. You put a little
because
surprise
they were
yourself
they
in
were
the
just
morning.
they just
Go.
leaned into the coffee game because
Yeah.
Jameson's one of those things you put in
Now
your coffee.
I really want to hear what your
Oh.
answer is going to be.
So I don't.
Mr.
Yeah,
Connoisseur.
I don't know
Yeah.
if this is gonna come off as like too abstract, but for the alcohol
it is.
that I
It's
like,
going
the
to.
most-
It's
going to.
It's going to.
It's going
It's
to.
It's okay.
It's going
to.
to.
Yeah.
going to be
Everyone's
abstract
looking at this
because
like, Dale's
that's who
gonna
you are.
Dale's gonna
and
go off
We love
right
you
now.
for it.
Fucking,
But get
I
abstract.
think
Tell me.
the one I think the alcohol that I like the least, it has to be vodka, and the reason is I understand.
because we hate the Russians right now.
No. It's because I'll tell you exactly why. Because even rum, if you gave me the choice between vodka and rum,
Political commentary.
Yeah.
if you gave me the choice between those two, I would say vodka because I hate the flavors of rum. But I understand like the idea. If you like those flavors and you're buying different kinds of rum, you're getting it that's been aged different ways or made with like a different recipe and this and that. Same thing with gin, whiskey, tequila, brandy, like all those things. They use different mash bills. They have different distillation methods and like times that they age. And there's different ways that people get the flavors that they want,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So like
There's variation.
yeah, there's variation, and when you pay for something that's more expensive, you're getting something that's in lower supply, probably because it uses a different way of getting different flavors. Vodka is the only alcohol that exists that you pay more for something that has less flavor, and I just don't like. I don't like the idea of that because like vodka, the difference between a $20 bottle of vodka
You
and
were
a two.
so right about his answer.
This is amazing. I love
I
it.
just I don't
Keep
I don't
going. Keep going.
I don't like the because like the difference between a $20 bottle of vodka and like a $200 bottle of vodka is just you're stripping more flavor out.
Is
Just the
one taste
distillation
like
process.
acetone and one tastes like you're drinking water?
Yeah, and it's like you're paying more.
And tell me
to
why the
taste
water
less.
is New Amsterdam.
Yeah.
no. Oh no.
I,
Their
just, I don't
flavored
know
shit
about. I don't know
is
about that one.
I
better
hate-
than-
I despise.
I think New Amsterdam is like the number 2 to Tito's. I think like
Get out
Really?
here. There's a door.
That's
right
interesting.
There's a
There's
door.
ridiculous.
give me another vodka that's better than New Amsterdam.
Oh yeah, Tito's of
Not off the
course.
top of your head.
Grey Goose.
I'll be right back.
Grey
Use the bathroom
Goose,
real quick.
Belvedere.
Grey Goose is vodka. Okay,
Oh, wait, is
I didn't
Grey
know
Goose
Grey
and
Goose was
Belvedere?
vodka.
didn't know
'Cause
Grey
I
Goose
also I don't even. That's my
Yeah.
intelligence level for vodka. It's like Tito's, New Amsterdam, 50 feet
No.
of shit, and then there's whatever else.
Hans is a very one-dimensional bar goer. As far as I think, the only thing I've ever seen him order is Jameson and 7-Up. And this is going back.
7-Up?
I believe so.
Yeah, I do the
fucking
equalizer. I need a little bit of an equalizer to Jameson because if I'm just doing double shots of Jameson all night, it's a long fucking night.
That's
if
true.
I'm doing Irish trash cans all night, that's a long night. Like you can't be
You ever
doing
tried an
that.
Irish car bomb?
Of course.
Absolutely,
Of course.
absolutely. We do. There was a time in my life where I would have about, I don't know, maybe about 5 of those a week.
Oh, that's a
I
good
love
time.
how this has quickly like devolved into like the opposite of like Alcoholic Anonymous. It's just
Yeah.
So they're like, I'm gonna
like
tell you all my
alcohol,
alcoholic
alcohol,
secrets.
alcohol,
I'll tell you
yeah.
all the secrets.
the
Like,
secrets of the trade.
This is like we're talking about how we could never give it up.
we've had 4 different.
Hey, my name is Jack,
Yeah.
and I do not have a problem. I
and I
promise.
do not have a problem.
We're gonna have the exact opposite of Alcoholics Anonymous. We're gonna be like problems. I don't know, out in the open.
That was bad.
That
All
was-
right.
I had
okay.
something in my
I
mind and
apologize
I
on behalf
definitely forgot
of
it.
The idea was
CCP.
good. The
Expert
execution.
Expert podcasting.
No, fucking no. I'm with it though. 'Cause I I can't say it in public because like I used to be like bad alcohol. Like I drank way too much,
Right.
and now
I've been
I
there
still
for 5
drink too
years.
much.
I know what
but
that
I'm not
feels like.
yeah, I still drink too much, but it's not like I'm worried about you drink too much.
But
It's just like-
now you've got different drinks. It's
Yeah,
like when
now
you
I'm-
drink, everybody's like, I'm not going to question it. But like when
Now-
you used to drink, it was consume all, destroy all.
yeah. Now when I
And
drink, it's
that
like
was how I
oh,
was
he's
for about
making
6 years.
yeah.
Can you agree or disagree to that?
the last 6 years.
Consume and destroy.
Yeah, to consume and destroy yourself, maybe. Things
That's that.
in
Yes.
front of you.
See,
yeah, that's what I was. kinda
Now when I
charged with.
drink, no one can say anything because I just make a cocktail and I'm like, hey babe, you want a cocktail? She's like, well, I don't know if I want a cocktail. I'll put lime juice in it. Okay, I want a cocktail.
Yeah, I like we said earlier.
I just make other people drink with me.
Okay. So you just water it down with a little bit of lime juice.
Bro,
and
I
she's
just make her when I had gin, she fucking because I make this drink called it's a gin Ricky, but I make it. It's not where gin Ricky's just like gin, lime juice, club soda,
Yeah.
but I make it different and I make it with like an ounce of cranberry juice because she loves cranberry juice and she fucking cannot get enough of it. So
cranberry juice. That's
Yep.
kind of a weird thing.
anytime I want a cocktail, I bust out the cranberry juice and make her one.
Cran
and I
vod?
get to drink as much as I want.
Yeah, I did.
Absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
And I think what
The
I
judging
was-
starts
What I
going
was saying
down.
earlier,
Yep.
the reason why I was so excited to come on this podcast and stuff is like when you do things in life and you do it with passion, it's the best. And if you, the thing I love probably the most, and we're gonna get wholesome out here. The thing I love most about Dale is that he is 155% Dale. Like he does what he likes to do,
Facts.
and he takes care, he takes passion to a whole nother level, and it's really cool to see what you're going to do, especially with your aspirations to go and into cobbling and into European ventures and stuff like that.
That hasn't been talked about enough. It's cobbling.
That's true.
Is that still that's
Yeah,
still,
no,
okay.
it's
How-
100%.
okay, how-
Yeah.
Trust me, it's
how
still
do
the thing.
you
Okay.
how do you develop a love for cobbling? Because that's such a
I will.
I don't know.
Oh, do we
interesting
want to
thing.
get into like the whole story arc? I guess
Yeah.
of this. Okay, well, I'll say
Yeah,
two
I'm
things.
gonna
We don't
dive out
talk
for
ab-
this too.
We've honestly
we don't
never
talk about ourselves enough on the podcast.
We've never. Well, I feel like we do, but I've actually never gone into detail about this. on
right,
the
but it's really
podcast.
interesting.
Okay, yeah, we can talk about it for sure. I want to say two things actually. One, I'll get into that, And also, yeah, dude, I appreciate that so much, man. Because like,
Of course, yeah.
I appreciate like when something, because I have my own interests and things I like, right? And I'm gonna pursue those things no matter what. But when I can actually do something that's like able to help other people and like spread that information and do something with like the knowledge I have, the small amount, like dude, it's so rewarding, man. Like little things, just people asking about Rex for whiskeys or things like that, or cigars or whatever, asking for information about how they can like take care of their shoes and do whatever, like stuff with video editing, things like that. Like when I can like spread that information and like take the time and energy I put into that and use that to like help somebody else that I care about, like man, it is such a rewarding feeling. You know what I mean?
Right. Like, and when most people say shit like that, I'm like, well, they're just a douchebag. But I know you, and I know that like you're literally like most people you say that's like, well, where is this stuff that you've done out of like just the good? I'm like, I've literally seen Dale pull someone aside at a party that's like, hey, I kind of want to get into whiskey, and they talk to him and have like a 30-minute conversation with them. Just like stop drinking, not do anything. Just like, I'm going to talk to you about whiskey, and I'm going to tell you what you should do, what you shouldn't do, what the best way to do. And like he's done that with that. Like he was like, hey, I'm going to start doing leather work. Do you want me to make you a wallet? I'm like, of course. Yeah. I'm like, just like random shit. Like you don't just do what you're passionate about. You do what you're passionate about, and you also like do it for other people around you.
You are the passion, basically.
Yeah.
Like there's people that kind of start dialing in on something and they become elitist about it, where it's like, okay, this is my standard, this is what I do, and oh wow, you're drinking Jack Daniels or something like that.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Like, no,
don't come with some respect on Jack Daniels. That's my family lineage. All right.
But it would be easy to like stick in your lane and then look at the people in the rearview mirror and look down upon them. But what you do is you expand upon it, and you're happy to share with others what you're passionate about. And in turn, I became passionate about whiskey, and I'm gonna attribute a lot of that to Monkey Shoulder sponsor and you. So it's great. And this leatherwork thing, tell me more about it, man.
Yeah. Hey, hold on. Before that though, we got to cheers to that sentiment.
Cheers, man.
Cheers to that sentiment. That was awesome.
I was there for like a 10% of that.
It's okay.
It was beautiful.
It was great, man. And
beautiful. Jack doing his word articulation shit.
Yeah. I feel like
comms major.
Yeah.
Let's go. Hey.
Comm major, baby, let's go.
Comms major's the fucking worst.
I feel like
says the guy that didn't graduate.
I feel like I do actively try to like tread that line, because like
back
what you're
in
talking
college.
about,
Fuck off.
because like what you're talking about like not being too like elitist. I actively try to make sure I don't like accidentally fall into that, because naturally like some of the things I'm interested in are things that I feel like people get really pretentious about. And it's like, I don't want to be that guy. You know what I mean? I want to like enjoy it in the way that I enjoy it. And then like, if I can help other people enjoy that thing I care about too with me, that's awesome. You know what I mean? But it's like, I don't want to like, whiskey, cigars, clothes, stuff like that. Like these are things that can naturally become sort of a like in the know, like you versus me, I'm better than you type of thing. And it's like, I don't want to do that. Like, that's just not the life I want to live. But no, anyway, so the cobbling, I would say actually I can actually definitely pin this down to one event that really actually started like just my interest in all of it. And it's funny because it was in high school and I just had no money, and like my style wasn't like what it, became, and it wasn't like an interest of mine or anything.
Pause for a second.
Drip Lord.
The fact that you have become so in with style from the first time that I said this earlier to him. I'm like, the fact that this human has shown up compared to the human I first met with you, I was like, this is wild beyond my belief, because I did not see this coming.
You're looking at Dale as there's Peter Parker and there's Spider-Man. He's Spider-Man now.
Spider-Man
he got
come to the forefront.
He got bit by the drip spider, and the drip spider has bestowed upon you powers.
I still think you need to turn this haircut into a mullet. And
I can't.
However, do you?
I respectfully have
the
to
Elden
just
Drip Lord.
Just absolutely disrespectfully decline.
Respectfully, I don't think I can't do it. You know what I mean? It's just not the life that like you need to be all in on that, and I'm just not all in on it.
Trust me, I've been trying to work him on it for a
Mullets
while.
are personalities.
Yeah,
I'll give you that. If you don't have a good personality and you have a mullet, you are in the wrong game.
If I did it, I wouldn't be all in, and it just wouldn't work. But
all four of us have now left the podcast to go pee.
You know what?
That's how you know alcohol's going down.
it is. Oh yeah, the thing. So it's funny,
Cuddling.
yeah. So I would say I could definitely trace this all back to one event, and it's like very specific because there's a YouTube. Well, there is a person that I follow their work, and they're a writer and a podcaster, and they do stuff on YouTube, and they've had a part in like a few movies I've watched. And basically, what he does, him and his wife, is they run a channel called Sartorial Talks, and it's basically all about clothes and shoemaking and like different things like that. And but it's a very more, I guess you could say, like more traditionalist look at it all. Like they focus a lot more on like bespoke suits and like handmade shoes and things like that. And it's like, it was sort of like I was seeing something that I was always aware of, if you want to be really basic in the sense of like clothes, fashion, style, stuff like that, whatever. But it was like I was seeing it from an angle I had never seen before that wasn't just like high level, like expensive, like Louis Vuitton and Prada and stuff like that. It was like things that were handmade, that had like a human touch to them, that had more of a story behind them,
Like
and that type of
boots
thing.
and like kind of leather work and stuff like that.
Yeah, it wasn't just random expensive like designer stuff that was made in like some, third world country somewhere in like terrible ways. It was like
Again, Nike.
Yeah, it was putting like heart and like soul into something, And it was like I just stumbled across one of his videos that was about a book that he had coming out. And it was like a 30-minute video, and I had like never looked into this at all, but I watched that video, and like from the moment I put it on end to end, I just stopped. I was like, what is this? Like, what is this about? What am I even looking at right now? Like I didn't even know people do this, I was like, I don't know people live this life in, this year, like this day and age, right? Yeah. And that was in high school. That was junior year maybe of high school, I think. Yeah, I think it was junior year. And I never forgot this channel. Like I subscribed, I started looking into the guy's books. Once I had the money and I was able to afford to, I started buying his books, which I love, and just kind of exploring like that space more.
His books really expensive? Or?
It depends. Like some of them are more like I got one.
Bigger,
I'd
yeah.
assume so,
Like
yeah.
It
dude's
depends.
proud of himself.
I've seen the books.
Dude's proud of himself.
Yeah.
One
I
was
mean, no hate, but like, is
No,
he proud of himself?
No, like the books are high
What does it
quality.
even mean?
high quality.
Dale showed me the books, and I'm like, bro, these look like fucking textbooks. Like,
They're like textbooks,
and
like,
you open
like
them up, and it's
600 plus. That's my threshold. Is
oh no,
if
not
a book's-
600
if
plus.
a-
No.
they're not that
no,
long.
not book.
Oh, pages.
Pages.
Oh,
Oh.
That's my threshold when books get too much. It's
Yeah.
like 600.
600 words
I
probably
think-
for Hanson.
600 words.
I think they're more.
I don't think
in-
so. Good.
College dropout.
I think they're more in like the 300-ish
Comm
pages.
degree sounds pretty good right now, doesn't it?
It does.
Absolutely not. I'm in a paramedic program.
But
Second responder.
yeah.
God help whoever gets your help.
You better shut up right now. All right.
Okay.
Man, but yeah, and it just kind of like it sort of like activated like something where I was like, oh, this might be something I'm interested in, And for years I just didn't even have the money. And I remember like starting out freshman year of college, like the first time I had a few $100s, like I was struggling to pay for gas, and I remember like
you thought you were big shit when you had the few $100s.
oh my god, no, but I had a few $100s, and like the first thing I did was like buy a good pair of shoes. Like that's the very first thing I spent real money on.
And now you wear them as much as you can.
Oh, well, the first ones,
Absolutely.
Every opportunity he gets,
Absolutely.
he puts on the loafers.
well, oh no, it wasn't those ones. It was those like burgundy monkstrap shoes that I had.
Oh, okay,
Um,
those are really nice shoes.
Yeah.
He needed
like-
dress shoes because he was pledging a fraternity.
Well, I just like it was sort of like this like self. How do you say it? Like I don't know what the word for it is, but it was like this moment of realization where there was this.
Actualization.
Yeah, there was this thing that I was
There's
interested
the
in.
comm major.
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, that's psychology. That's just like the
Same shit.
There's a hierarchy of needs for a person.
Said like a
and
true
you reach-
college
Yeah.
dropout.
Once you build
Said
yourself
like
up
a
to
criminal
levels,
justice
you get
major while I was
this
Yeah.
moment. And what I think what you're pointing on is something
All
that's
other
I think is
majors are
super
bullshit.
cool.
Except for nursing.
Oops, I'm talking. No, is what you're talking about is curation. Almost like you're essentially you're building. There's a difference between people that are collectors. You know, like the whole hype beast movement, which is essentially like everything that is valued is based on like supply. Where you're talking about something that you're actively creating and you're actively investing in. If
You're
anything,
creating
you're probably
the demand.
losing money from it, but you're so attached to the result of being able to get this experience and this item of sentimental value. and
Yeah.
everything else. So,
Right. It's inherently separated from market value.
exactly.
It's
He
totally
is
invested
creating
in
the
emotional
demand for
value.
himself.
Yeah.
That's the thing. His
Yeah.
product.
And I think the crazy part is like
Drunk?
this is not like something like
Fuck
oh
off.
I've like
little
this
bit.
is not something you've thought about and like oh in the last like couple months I've finally realized like you've known about this even if you didn't know specifically it was cobbling, you knew about this like want and need for like homegrown homemade stuff, like work getting done by
Yeah.
people, selling it to people around them. Like I remember the first freaking test episode we did for this when it was just us two. We didn't even fucking save the recording.
I forgot about that.
All we talked about the whole time, which was led by Dale, is like, and we talked about it in the terms of like American, just because like that's where we live, but like homegrown like clothing companies and shoe companies and stuff like that. Stuff that they make their own stuff, they make it in house, they make it by hand, they make it with care, and we just basically talked about how that's ideal over like like he said, getting your stuff made in a third world country and all that.
Yeah, like the Louis
so it's like
Vuitton, the Gucci,
yeah.
all that kind of stuff.
and it's like for him, it's like not stuff that's like he's just thought about and like, oh, now I can make money off of this, so I'm gonna have this like altruistic reasons. Like, no, this is what he's been into for a long time. So it's like it's nice now because like I've known him since high school. So it's
Before
like
that, man.
before that,
Yeah.
junior high, and like I've seen him go through the growth of like always being interested in these things, but now like going with the cobbling and like wanting to go to Italy and learn from masters. It's like now he's actually like putting it into action.
Wants
it's
to
like-
go to Italy.
Yeah.
It's in
Hell
the
yes.
Yeah.
It's in the plans.
The Italian of all.
Tu imparo alla
The Italian
italiano
of
con
Stan State.
Una università?
I'm still learning. I'm still working
He's
on
still,
learning.
and that was.
I was about to say you
university.
gotta test the little you've learned so far.
Yeah.
You taking a Italian class or
Through an app.
Che al dove?
Doing that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rosetta Stone?
What's that?
Rosetta Stone?
No, I use one called
Sponsor the
Mango
pod.
Languages.
okay.
Yeah.
They teach Italian at Stanislaus
Shameless
State. I don't know if you know that. They teach it there.
I'm not going there anymore though.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Well, what?
News
Yeah.
flash.
Yeah.
What the
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't tell them?
No, I guess it just I don't know. I forget who I've told and who I haven't. It's
bro.
one of those things like
the fuck's happening in my family line? If you don't go to fucking San State, what the fuck?
I still don't know if it's a year off or if it's
about a year
dropout.
off.
That's what
Second
That's
time?
what you
You're out for
say,
a
but I'm
second
not
time?
sure.
oh, like for when I
You
leave.
get that
That's what I'm
prostate
saying. You
checked
come
out.
back and you're a professional cobbler. I don't know if you're gonna go back to Stan. That's my thing.
Oh, I'm almost certainly not going back to Stan. I mean, that's
That's
Absolutely not.
It's
And
not that I.
let me tell you this right now, as an already Stan State dropout, life gets better, man.
Yeah, and I wanna say too because I feel
There's
like
some people who do not need a college degree.
yeah,
and
it's not,
I think that number's growing.
yeah,
100%.
and like
As someone still in college.
yeah,
A work ethic goes way over a college degree
Mm.
because there are a lot of very talented college degree graduates who still work at gas stations because they don't have the work ethic.
yeah, and
That's how it is.
I want to say too, like, because me and Cody have talked about this like on the pod too.
Yeah, a lot.
and I'm not even like anti. Like I
I
feel
catch
like,
like every third episode, so I
Yeah.
miss these conversations.
oh, it's all good. I mean, just to summarize, like
No,
I'm
honestly,
not.
bro, get out. You don't watch all the episodes?
I subscribe on YouTube. Fuck off.
That's true. Actually,
He's one of the 81.
we were talking the other day, and he was
I
like,
have texted him literally like from the beginning of this podcast.
yeah,
Like just anything I could say to him to improve or
yeah,
help upon this. Like
and I fully
Dale's
appreciate
agreeing.
that.
So
Yeah.
fuck off, Cody.
Yeah, and with the college thing too, like I'm not like I feel like there's a lot of people that are like very anti-college. I'm not like anti-college. It just doesn't.
It's not anti-college.
It doesn't line up for
pro you.
Yeah, it doesn't line up with
Exactly.
what I'm pursuing. You know what I mean? And it's like if I'm gonna pursue this, I need to go all in to save the money.
If you want to be a welder, then you should not go to fucking college.
It's like the reason that I am a Stan State dropout is because Stan State doesn't have a fire science program.
Yeah.
Hey, MJC.
Yeah,
does.
I have an associate's.
From MJC?
So associate's loading. I am like
Loading? What the hell does that mean?
I'm 9 credits away from finishing my fire.
Basically, you have all your shit done. You just need like the gen ed.
science. Gen Ed, yeah.
Mm.
But now I'm doing that at another college in Nevada where I'm living at, and I'm actively working in the field that I'm getting this associates in.
Yeah.
So you don't need, like, you need to find your interest,
Yeah.
then go to college there.
That's what I like about
think
like
Because
I-
there are schools that are made for cobbling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you say going to Italy. Like,
Yeah. That's
I like the Europe, like some things from the European system learning where it's like, hey, we're gonna first find your aptitude and stuff you might be good
Right,
at
right.
or stuff you're interested in. Then we're gonna take you on an education path that matches that.
The thing is because I have family in Italy, and that's the thing. Is,
Very Italian. He's the Don of Stan State.
no,
The Don of Stan
No.
State.
yeah, maybe. But yeah,
He's got the Parmesan.
they decide what
gabagool.
they're gonna do by the. I mean, and if you take yourself back to this state, you're 14 years old, and you have to decide what you're gonna do
mhm.
right then.
Right.
You know, are you gonna go?
I thought
to
I was going to be a business major when I first went. Like, my first, like, major declared was business.
I could
No.
have told you that was a bad idea.
Yeah,
Definitely not.
I've only
exactly.
known you for about 2 hours.
Not a good idea, right?
these kids have
really
to-
bad at math. Shocker.
These kids have to decide it, you know, and it's sometimes it's science, and you have mandatory service too over there for the
Right.
military.
Yeah.
So most people, my family did the Navy, and it's a different kind of decision making process.
Mhm.
I don't think it would work over here. I don't think it would. Just
No,
because
I think there's
I think
freedom of
America's-
choice and
America
like,
is too
all that
fucked.
has been so built up
yes,
where
I think
the
so.
culture would just not accept it.
Yeah, it's much more of a
Absolutely not. Like,
You'd have a bunch of
in the purest
students-
terms, like, this generation sucks.
A bunch of parents going to the fucking board meeting.
Yeah.
You want my child to pick what they're gonna do at 14
Yeah,
years old? What the fuck are you thinking?
this guy's good at impressions, man. That's like
This was your thing
I can
in my
appreciate
life,
that.
and I think I'm now about to pass it towards you.
I'm just happy.
Like, I think
I'm
you're
on my-
about to be
I'm-
My bad,
deleted
man.
as
I
the
didn't,
impression.
way
I didn't mean to take your thing, man.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's not his only thing, but that was the thing I had him around for because I'm not that great at impressions. There's about like 6 I can do.
I don't think I ever talk
this-
like if you hear me say like 6 sentences, they're almost never in the same voice.
Absolutely not.
Like,
It
and yet
should
Dale can
never
attest
be
to
like
that. At parties, I'm fucking like, anytime I'm like, oh, this person said this, I do their voice like every single time.
That's true, actually.
I am
Yeah.
one of those persons that tries to emulate it, and then I say 2 words, and I was like, that wasn't.
Yeah, Hanson's the
correct
opposite.
at
You
all.
only have.
I will
2
fuck up the
voices.
impression. That's
Yeah.
my thing.
You have, you have your voice, and then you have you. And
then I have drunk hands.
I have who it is, man, woman, child. It's always like, well, you know, that's not what I ordered. That's it.
It's true.
That's
You
it.
do impressions in like your own voice, but then you
Just
just
gotta hire-
project that onto people.
The,
Exactly,
on-
just a
the
higher
only
tone.
person I want to impress is Justin Hanson. Okay,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
How's that going?
I'm an
Fair
absolute
enough.
douchebag. So great.
Fair,
Fair enough.
enough.
There's a lot happening.
Shout
Two
out
beers.
Funko.
3 beers.
2 beers, 3 beers, 4 beers.
I just want him to do the Stone Cold impression the entire fucking time.
I think
Austin 316 says, "Fuck Justin Hanson."
oh, I love that.
Oh.
I'm gonna capture that.
You're
and
about to
then-
eat a stunner right now.
Oh man, dude.
I'm about to open a can of whoop ass on this side of the couch. God damn it!
That's great. That's
It gets better the drunker I get. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
you start feeding me more whiskey.
because he was 100% drunk the
All
entire
the
time.
time.
You
came
want
from-
to
you came from
tell me
mojitos.
that during the beer truck thing where
No,
he was
he was
spraying
fucking
people with beer,
sloshed, bro.
that he wasn't drunk? you're high,
Bro.
Like,
Anything that bro, he fucking drove a quad around the fucking ring. He got to drive a beer truck in there. He drove a fucking
he
Zamboni.
literally just
Bro,
got to be redneck around the ring.
I know,
which is-
and that's like my whole family. So I'm just like,
it's
let's
like
fucking
right
go.
now currently, like Brock Lesnar doesn't have to be a menacing like person. He's just Cowboy Brock Lesnar.
I know
right
it's
now,
the
and
best,
he's
right?
The best.
Cowboy
he's ever
Brock
been.
Lesnar's my favorite.
He's
Bro,
obviously,
he's like,
he
I
eats
fucking, I
mountains.
wear the cowboy
He
hat.
eats
I butcher my own
mountains.
meat. I fucking run my farm in Canada. I'm good.
yeah,
Like-
and he just wears
Is
the cowboy
Brock
hat
Lesnar
to the ring.
Canadian?
He's not Canadian, but he fucking has a farm
from
in
Minnesota,
Canada.
right?
He's from Minnesota. He has a
Yeah.
farm
Yeah.
in Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What a fucking man,
and-
huh?
Close enough.
Like he goes on Pat McAfee's show, and then he just decides to break a table, throw the
Yeah.
And we don't talk
headphones
about the
in
competition.
sorry.
We're right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Pat McAfee
His
cease and
camera's off again.
desist. All right,
The SD card got full.
Oh, damn.
It's all good. We don't
We're
need
all audio. Damn, that means
We're
I need
all-
to do Stone Cold
all
more.
audio.
why didn't you
Exactly.
flip? Why didn't you flip out the?
Stephen Curry. That's my trouble. Stephen Curry. LeBron James.
really good
LeBron James is the worst basketball player I've ever seen.
My God, dude.
Ernie.
Okay. No, you just took it back. You just took Impression Guy back. That was fucking awesome.
I gotta stay.
So we're no more camera anymore. This is
No, we're
where
all audio
now.
YouTube,
All audio,
YouTube has ended.
YouTube has gone down. Yeah.
Damn.
We had one too many beers.
So the
3 beers,
4 beers.
5 beers,
6 beers.
7 beers.
Austin 316 says we're gonna have all the beers.
And then I go.
That was really goddamn
this is
good.
so
Think-
weird with no context.
Think I'm fucking lightheaded.
Yeah, Dale not knowing what the fuck this is about.
It's so
We're
confusing.
baptizing you in the wrestling world right
This
now.
is fucking. Hey,
I'm interested. It's just like
should
when I had my
watch.
hand over my eyes,
We're
I
about
was
to
like,
throw
what's
WrestleMania
happening?
on
I
right
was
the
saying,
fucking
bro,
now.
I'm
Next
fucking down.
TV
Next
TV's right there,
podcast,
fuck
You
it.
gotta watch.
It,
This is my
it sucks. Is Stone Cold was last night
I know.
on WrestleMania.
my homework
If the Stone Cold was
There's
tonight, I'd
also
be
the
watching
return
it.
of Cody Rhodes, and there was also
Yeah.
just a lot of shit going down.
We have to tell Dale
Tonight's gonna suck.
by next week. You need to watch WrestleMania. I think 18 is my favorite.
25.
21 or
25 is great. Yo,
20.
Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels.
That
WrestleMania
was the
25.
first match I ever watched. in
So,
wrestling.
How long is WrestleMania? Is this like a multi-day?
This is
event?
their-
So
this is-
now,
this is
now
wrestling Super
instead of
Bowl.
making it like a 7-hour one night event, they've done like it's like 3.5 to 4 hours on 2 nights,
Okay.
Yeah.
and it's a lot better because it is literally the penultimate thing. Of
Yeah.
wrestling.
Dude,
Oh,
the
okay.
freaking what was it? The Boneyard match that AJ Styles and Undertaker did.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh, the
Ooh.
cinematic matches.
Yeah.
How about the Firefly Funhouse?
That was awesome.
Or
That
the-
is
yeah, the
that has
haunted
been
house or
the
whatever.
most intrigued I've been about wrestling. In
Dude, they
so
finally are
long.
bringing back like the wacky shit instead of trying to just be like super serious. I love it.
Bring-
now,
yeah, bring
now,
back the
now it's
Attitude
gone
Era,
because Spray's out.
Yeah.
but
But
because
we'll always,
Vince
we'll always,
fucks everything up. But
yeah.
we're not going to talk about that.
we'll always remember
Um,
the good times.
We're always going to remember everything in the past.
Yeah.
because it was so much better than what we're currently getting.
Although, yeah, the fucking what was it? The Punjabi dungeon. That shit was trash.
What was that?
The fucking Great Khali match.
Oh,
Gender
Punjab,
versus
the
Randy
Punjab
Orton.
cage or whatever. Fuck, that was bad.
Jinder versus Randy Orton and the return of the Great Khali.
Yeah, it was.
The fact that Jinder even won the WWE Championship is a whole goddamn conversation.
Bro, it was literally
We're
just.
about to start a wrestling podcast.
Bro, they just they
I
just
know, I
literally
feel like-
wanted they just
We're gonna
wanted to
branch
get
off so we
into
can just
like the
talk
fucking Indian market. So they're like, hey, we'll make
yeah, they're like,
Jinder.
we're going to India soon, so
we're gonna make Jinder
Jinder
Mahal the
Krishan.
champion. Yeah, fuck that.
Oh my god! Shout out Krishan.
That's that's the modern day Maharaja for me. Krishan, my boy.
Oh my God.
He's gonna
dude.
hate everything about that.
Why? No, he likes that. I don't even know what the modern day Maharaja is.
I don't know either. I saw the nickname though, and I was like, perfect.
That's kind of
I love it.
No, I feel like Dale. I feel like you'd be someone that likes philosophy. Would I be correct in that assumption?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
Fuck, don't get him
you
started.
know,
Look, you
no.
look at him right now with his lesbian haircut.
hey, what
And you'd
the
be like,
hell are
"This
you
is
talking about?
philosophy."
This is not a lesbian. No, this is.
That woman's getting dick down. No.
Oh, whoa. Hey, video's off. Whoa, what the fuck?
That woman's gonna get taken to a pumpkin patch. I'll tell you what.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you so obsessed with that right now today? I
I
feel
don't
like
know, bro.
you know what?
Honestly.
October is soon.
You keep digging up this beef. Like every once in a
6
while,
months.
you'll be like, "Hey,
6
man."
months away.
Half a year.
Every like 4 to 6 months, I'll be
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna just start bringing this.
You'll
up.
be like, "Hey, remember that time you broke the bro code?"
Yeah.
And just like hammer it, like
because I don't think you should ever
Yeah, let's
forget.
get
Here
more
we
on
go.
this.
We're
I don't
getting
think
some
you should
real
ever
shit out of
forget.
this.
I haven't forgotten. It was
And
that
you
was,
and I'll keep reminding you so you never do it again.
but like
We
we
should establish the bro code right now. What is?
Give
Give me
me
like
all right,
5
so if
to
you're-
10 steps.
Give
so
us,
if
give
you're
us
in high
full
school,
story. Give
say-
us full story. This is about to be like a 4-hour podcast.
So theoretically,
Just
if you're in
about.
high school and you're going on some fucking nerd trip for an AP class or some shit for extra credit, and
that is what it was for.
yeah, and you're
For
you,
extra
the
credit.
only
You're breaking
reason
the
you
bro
went
code
is
for
because your
extra
boy was
credit.
going, so
No,
you're
no,
hanging
that's not
out.
why I broke it.
Oh,
You know,
no,
that's the only reason you
Dale
went.
was going because he's a lesbian nerd.
No.
So the
So-
only reason you agreed to go is because your boy's going, and you're like, okay, let's do this. We'll take the notes. We'll get the extra, whatever.
Yeah.
And then, not even like once you get there, but like halfway there on the bus ride, you're sitting next to your boy, and he goes, "Oh, this girl just
You know
texted me or
Dale's
just
caught
talks to me
because
or
he
some
audibly laughed when you said bus ride.
shit." So you're sitting in front of like all the fucking popular cucks, like whatever, you know. And and one girl goes, "Hey, oh my god, Dale, oh my god, come back here," blah, blah. And then he fucking
give me the staff.
doesn't even turn around and say sorry, bro. He's like, "Bro, I'm going back there," and leaves. And you're like, "Okay, but we agreed to sit together at the fucking lecture, so like we're good."
So he just looks at you like this. He's like,
And you sit down and you look at him, and then he walks 4 rows past you and sits in front of you with fucking this bitch that invited him. And then at the end, you're like, "Okay, well maybe he'll sit with me.
baby.
Maybe I'll just go up and talk to him after." Fucking blows you off. I'm talking to this bitch. Sorry. Then you're like, "Okay, but we sat together on the first half of the bus ride here, so he'll sit next to me on the way back."
nope.
Fuck that. No, I'm sitting with this bitch. And then you're like,
pause,
and
pause
then-
time out, pause time out.
pause time out.
You seem like a clingy friend right now.
No, I respect
But
it.
I know
and
this
then-
is
I
gonna
think I'm
go
the
a different
same- I will say
direction.
I'm the same way.
And then you're like,
But you were
okay.
like, I just need to be around this guy. And it's like, why you gotta be so clean?
No,
And then-
I want to
and
cut
then-
in real quick. I'm not gonna like fight you here. I'll have my own thing that I have to say. In like context, it was basically just me and Cody. It wasn't like me, him, and a bunch of our friends that like, and I just split
It was
off. It was
just you
basically
two.
like me and him.
Just
so.
You
I
might,
won't
as,
be all alone.
you might as well be called a +1 on this.
Yeah.
trip.
Yeah, to put it in wrestling terms, you guys were a tag team championship, and you just tagged.
I
out,
went
bro.
solo.
You just
Bro,
went.
we
Yeah,
were
after the
we were
singles.
DX.
Yeah, we were talking.
We were
about,
DX.
We were.
and he fucking left.
You just broke off.
He was my ride
Oh,
too.
he came out of a popular tag team too.
Bro, no, we were.
That's
You know
not-
what?
yeah, he's
we
Triple
weren't
H.
even.
He went after Stephanie McMahon.
Exactly,
It's Triple
bro.
H because he's got
I was
a similar
Shawn Michaels.
haircut.
He was Triple H, and I fucking broke my back, and he just left me
Wow. Well,
I
for
will.
X-Pac.
Okay.
for fucking X-Pac. For Stephanie
Fucking
McMahon.
X-Pac.
Okay.
you were in pursuit of just a smidge, right?
I was trying to get just like a smidge of pussy, just like just a wee smidge of pussy, me lad. You know, and it just
No one has ever said smidge of pussy except for Dale. Like,
Okay, so I will tell my side of the story now, and I'm
I
not
wasn't
even gonna.
even done with my side.
Oh no, go ahead. I didn't want
True.
to.
keep
Okay,
continue.
so I'm like, I expect. Okay, he didn't sit me on the ride home. Whatever. He's gonna text me like,
Oh, this is
all I'm
scorned
thinking is like,
girlfriend.
okay, at least he's gonna get some pussy, right? Sorry,
No.
bro. He doesn't even text me. And then next day, like on Monday, we talk.
Dale,
Sorry, bro. I
Dale,
just wanted to hang out with
pause.
her.
Dale, did you close?
That's part of the story.
All right,
sir.
let him. Yeah,
Oh,
let,
with the
let
story
man,
then.
Let the man.
That like a
speak.
month later, talking to Dale. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take her to Pumpkin Patch. I'm like, bro,
Oh my.
if you get pussy, I'm okay. If you don't get pussy, I'm fucking pissed. Comes back for the Pumpkin Patch. Yeah, bro. She fucking ended it. I didn't get nothing. For what?
Okay. Let me.
You almost.
For what?
Risk a friendship for pussy.
Let me.
Bros before hoes.
I'm
Dale.
not fighting with that. Let me say something here, because this was
What?
sophomore year of
What?
high school.
What?
This was
What?
this was
What?
this was
What?
a moment where I discovered, like, you know what? Like, I need to think about my values. I need to think about what I'm doing here.
What?
It was a moment where I realized. It was a learning moment where I realized, you know what? I need to like think about what's important. You know, think about what's important. Think about
In high school,
Just a
you were
smidge.
thinking about what's important in high school.
well, you know, when it comes down to like I realized like, oh, I gotta really like make sure I'm like, putting my time and energy where it belongs and like not just kind of like stabbing my friends in the back. You know what I mean? I was like, I kind of
Too little, too late.
Okay, but
You didn't even get the pussy you were going for.
okay, but
Seems
like,
as if you fucked this one up, Dale.
you know what? Okay, I'll be honest.
He
I
fumbled the bag.
I did
bro.
fumble it, but in my
Now she's named Gray.
in my defense, we do not need a name drop. In my defense,
Cut that out.
it was
Sorry.
it was a learning experience. It was a learning experience.
At least I didn't drop the first name, right? Sorry, I'm a little.
Yeah,
drunk.
that'd be weird.
I'm a little drunk
Well,
right now.
It's okay.
Yeah. Good
Austin
question.
316. I dropped
was-
the accent right there.
Yeah.
That was bad.
A learning
You gotta
experience.
get a little more breath. No, I can't.
Yeah, a little
I had a bear.
raspy.
There we go.
Yeah,
Austin 316 says Dale's a fucking pussy and he doesn't know the bro code.
Have I
is a
broken the bro
pussy.
code since? No, that's not true either.
I'm
have,
about
I,
to put you through a table with a stunner, son.
have I broken the bro code since? Not once.
Yeah, but I still remember the one time.
Well,
Have I ever broken the bro code?
How
Dale,
long
you,
ago was
Dale,
that?
you
How
can't
long?
argue with me with that haircut. I'm sorry.
Like 7 years.
I will.
I
wrestle
don't
you
argue
right
with
now, dude.
lesbians. So
I'm not. Oh my god, dude. This was like 2016.
I'm gonna get this
2016,
podcast
yeah.
canceled.
This podcast
Yeah.
is fucking over. Yeah, no, but
See,
that
It's gonna be
was
4
desist.
hours. This is what we're gonna
Cease
do
and
because I'm
desist.
enjoying the
This
shit
was-
out of talking to
this
you
is
guys
fun.
right now.
this event. This was a big moment in my character development. It was
Yeah, fucking
major.
better be.
It really was.
In your villain arc or your hero?
Yeah,
arc?
we still got to see the villain arc, dude.
The villain arc is
I
coming.
really want villain Dale.
I
We were
need to
talking
see-
about
I-
this earlier.
Yeah, the black Spider-Man suit, Peter Parker, Dale moment where he starts wearing just an all-black suit. And
I like
just starts
earlier.
just snapping his fingers and pointing at people.
He does the pelvic thrust dance.
Earlier, we were talking about like the Dale character, how this is, and how he immediately said how he's gonna do his darkness turn was his. I'm gonna break up a marriage.
Yeah.
because I just
I'm
that-
just gonna break up a marriage.
I just feel like that's like the natural beginning to like a villain character arc is like wrecking a home.
No, it's not.
No, I think
It's a
called
villain
dark-
character.
I think
arc.
the first step in a character, like a villain arc, is like being in a marriage that gets broken up, and then
Oh.
you know,
Some bad
like,
shit has to happen to
kill
you.
that guy.
Exactly.
Like,
It's not
that's
you
what,
doing.
That's how that happens.
It's
right?
not you doing something bad,
Right?
because
So it's-
inherently
right?
you're you just
Right?
inherently
So it's like
Right.
me being wronged and then being like,
Justify
no, I'm
my
gonna set
action.
on this new path.
yeah, it's like
Of
there's
Bro,
chaos.
you gotta do like some Keanu Reeves, like your dog gets killed, and then you're like, all right, fuck everyone.
yeah, there's like a picture out there, and it's like of a Russian.
Ooh.
some
It's got to
Russian
be like
guy.
the most minor inconvenience, as if like you just
It's-
got cut at
it's always-
Starbucks in the line, and then you just fucking kill that guy.
Maybe maybe
That's how it
today.
goes.
Where's my cappuccino?
Maybe
Cappuccino, what?
maybe
what?
maybe today.
What?
Stop. Maybe today.
What?
Dale doesn't get it, so he just
Swear to God, dude.
doesn't know what's going on.
Maybe
This is just rude.
There's a lot of
For real.
bullshit.
All the wrestling fans are gonna be like, that's funny, and all the other people are gonna be like, why the fuck does he keep interrupting him?
have you ever been like a +1 with a group of really close friends and they have an inside joke that you're just not privy to and you feel like you don't belong?
What?
Yeah, it's
That's a
it's,
little bit of
most of the times that I go out with like Jack and Darius and like that friend group, there's just a lot of like, I don't know, like pop culture stuff that I don't get because
Oh.
I mean, I've only known them for 2 hours.
And how
I'm
does that
already
make you
doing
feel?
it, so
yeah, you've known them for 2 hours and I feel like you guys are already way more boys than we are. So I'm not-
I feel like me and Cody have a better relationship than me and you. And
Oh.
I
That's
also
a
lived in a
lie.
trailer park for a while.
he gets me.
Trailer park.
I can
boys.
see the way the alliances are lining up here. It's it's all starting to come together. In
It's
my
weird
head.
I'm with
because-
you, Dale. I'm
because-
with you.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
with
yeah,
you.
yeah.
I'm
The
Team
two
Dale. I'm
constant-
Team Dale. I'm Team
Alright,
Dale.
Okay,
Yeah.
there are no like two weirder friends of all time than like me and Jack because here's the thing.
We're like opposites.
When
You guys
when
really are actually.
we're really
we're
It should be
very
said.
we're very
Opposite.
opposite. of
Let's
each
just put it
other,
this way:
but-
one wears cowboy boots, one wears Tim's.
yeah.
Enough
Yeah,
said.
one's wearing shorts with Tim's.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I had a long
That's a good
night,
point.
and I
And
I
he's
don't
wearing.
have any other shoes.
He's also wearing
kinda-
what?
kinda sick, though,
orange
honestly.
sunglasses.
Oh yeah, I'm looking like Joe Shiesty.
And I have heat waves.
All right, you know what? Fair enough.
And I have
Yeah.
I have heat waves, which is the cowboy fucking train.
Yep.
So
And what are those like some corduroy shorts or something? Like
No,
Those are the shorts you walk
This
by and you
is-
hear him go.
I haven't. I'm not as versed in fashion as a lot of people. I'm gonna be the first to admit, but I like what I like.
Hey, I'm
No,
with,
I like it,
I'm
yeah.
wearing fucking gym shorts and a t-shirt. I'm with you.
I'm wearing the
bro.
corduroy with the Timbs.
Bro, I have not.
I'm wearing
not
sunglasses
worn
inside.
Wranglers for probably about, I don't know, 7-8 years.
I'm a Levi
Like-
Strauss guy.
You're
I like Levi's.
well, we were friends.
Oh.
Do you want a beer or not?
The axis of evil is falling apart right now.
I want a beer, another beer, 2 beers,
One beer,
No, what I
6
will
beers.
say is that for
7
sure.
beers.
8 beers,
me-
Stone Cold said so.
God damn.
69 beers.
I feel the frustration building. No,
Austin 316 says, if you can count how many beers you've had, you haven't had enough.
So here's the thing: it's like me and you are awesome people.
Yeah.
This is the Rock over here.
Oh. Damn.
And the glasses tell you everything
Oh,
you know,
shit.
right?
Can you smell what the Rock,
Rock.
is?
He's even got
cooking?
the Rock, dude.
does. He's got
God
it all.
damn, this dude is.
And the
fucking
millions and millions of the Rock's fans
You know
on
what-
the
you know
Culture
what-
Collective
you know-
podcast.
You know what? You know what's crazy? Is I think The Rock is the second best at doing the millions thing.
Who's the best?
Pat McAfee, dude.
You know, I actually, you're not wrong on that.
He
Pat McAfee
is
and the boys.
so good.
Pat McAfee and the Toxic Table.
Ty,
Ooh.
oh fucking Boston
Connor.
Connor, Diggs.
Diggs. Oh,
Can we please get picked up by the Pat
bro.
McAfee thing?
Honestly, you know how like everyone's like, oh, I want to be fucking Barstool athlete, bro. I want to be a fucking Pat McAfee podcast. I want to play some U-ball.
See that's weird. That's a tough one for me because I'm a stoolie through and through.
Hey, I love Barstool. I love Barstool, but I love
Barstool.
Pat.
I listen to KFC radio. KFC, sponsor me,
Sponsor.
hire me.
That'd be a dope sponsorship.
I looked in the camera even though we're not filming.
You have
all good.
you have sex with a girl and you're like, hey, that was finger licking good.
Finger looking good.
I'm not quite sure
But,
how to
dude,
respond.
when McAfee was at Barstool, that was on my fucking radio
Yep.
every morning.
Mhm.
Like I listen to that shit religiously
See,
because Pat McAfee is incredible.
See, I
Pat
think I'm the
McAfee.
opposite. I think everybody besides me sucks, and I think that
Oh, douchebag Jack has the right.
it's like I don't want your sponsorships. Don't give them to me, because give them to Dale. Give them to the CCP. I'm
Now
not here
he's
to beg for
pandering to the
anybody.
crowd.
I'm not here to
Pandering.
beg for anybody. If anything, we're gonna go out and earn what we need, right? Maybe.
I
You
mean,
can absolutely go fuck yourself, Jack.
don't get me wrong. I look forward.
That's fair. You know, I didn't know where I was going with that.
Dale's about to agree with him.
No, I was gonna say on that note, like I look forward to the day when I can do something like this, and it cuts to the ad break, and I'm advertising my own shit. Don't get me wrong. I look forward to that day. Just for now,
Here's
you know.
the thing. I feel like how this
Throw me some
dynamic has shut it out was this whole thing started as me and Dale. And I feel like it's evolved to me and Cody and Dale and Jack.
100%.
the
100%.
the alliances are shifting a little
Jack
bit
even
here.
had his love letter to Dale. Like, you got me into whiskey.
Dude.
I love you.
Well, you know,
we had a good conversation.
Fair enough.
I'm
Fair
a
enough.
very wholesome
Look,
person.
very-
I
Yeah.
appreciate.
I'm like a wholesome guy.
I appreciate it. I
But,
appreciate it.
Don't hold my hand that long, bro.
Next time I'm about to go slugging beers in Turlock, Cody's my fuck.
Hell yeah, brother.
You're
I would also like to point out we're also the only two still drinking.
Oh, hey, I looked for. Oh,
Drinking
motherfucker.
heavily.
I was just
There's
about to grab
literally
this.
They're
Six
lightly
cans.
drinking.
Yeah,
we are
we're
drinking
drinking
heavily.
They're
okay.
drinking beer. We're pounding brewskis.
we're pounding. I'm on my third one since we went singular on these.
3 beers.
4 beers.
5 beers.
What?
What? What? Austin 316 says Justin and Cody are the beer drinking champs on the fucking WWE. I'll tell you.
I'm gonna suplex both of you.
That was a very good wrestling.
That got close to
Intro.
being
All right,
Hulk
I'll
Hogan at the end.
give you each 30 seconds to cut your best promo. For
We're gonna cut the best
follow-up.
promo. What am I?
So
am
you
I
guys are
Hitler?
the- you
Am
guys
I
are the-
Hitler face?
You guys are the axis of evil, so you guys are the heels, and then me and Dale are the the Italian Revival.
Ooh.
And we're the baby faces.
Italian Revival.
Yeah.
What's the premise of this? What's our?
It's up to you.
No, what is our?
We have a
rivalry
match
based
next
on?
week against you guys for the tag team championship.
Tag team championship.
All right,
Yeah.
let's want to go a little back and forth. I do 10 seconds. You do 10 seconds.
I mean, I'm gonna fucking bury these dudes. But
Oh, I'm gonna bury these.
Go ahead.
All right. Stone Cold here, ready for our match next week against the fucking Bang Bros, because all they're good for is fucking each other. Next week, me and Justin, Jack and Dale are gonna get fucked like they're a Bella Danger and Riley Reid. We're the BBC, and they can't do nothing about it. Tell them what's gonna happen, Justin.
let me tell you, brother, what's about to happen is gonna be destruction. Because I'm about to slap Dale in his big lesbian fucking head.
What?
And I'm about to eat Jack Sesto for what he is not. He's a vegetable.
What?
After I get done with him.
What?
I'm gonna drink a beer.
And then I'm gonna drink another beer.
And I'm gonna drink a third beer.
Austin 316 says that Justin and Cody will kick the absolute fuck out of Dale Stafford and Jack, whatever his name is, because it does not fucking matter.
The Italian Revival
Versus
will not
the
live.
Trailer Park Boys, we will come victorious and we will drink a Coors Banquet and a Miller High Life and a baby brother.
We're gonna drink a champagne of beers. We're gonna drink another beer. We're gonna drink 17 beers.
And we're gonna finish that with the can of ass kicking, whooping
Can-a
son of a
ass
bitch on Dale and Jack.
mixed.
Yeah.
This is the worst decision of my whole life. I don't know why I just let you guys do that. Oh my god!
You let the two wrestling
What
guys
has
just
this
cut a
podcast
promo
turned
on you,
into?
and you just got your ass handed to you because you can't.
Oh
you
my
can't.
Bro,
God.
what
Oh
promo
my
is gonna
God.
match that? I'm so
Holy
what
shit.
is
As far
it?
as
I
levels
don't
go, I
even
don't
think.
think-
I don't even think WWE could
Nah, bro.
match that right now.
Oh my
all
god.
right. I
The
would
only
bet
person
that
that could match that is Stone Cold himself.
And I don't even think he could because
Maybe not.
he's never had a tag team partner that could.
No.
Hey yo, I'm looking
Yo,
at
okay.
I'm
All right,
looking
well,
at the axis of evil over here. I'm looking at one guy, Justin Hansen. Can't go through 2 sentences without slurring his words. Boy, if you can even get in a ring with a guy like me, you wouldn't even be able to look me in the eyes, boy. And then Cody. Cody. I've known you for 2 hours. Your mom came up to get your massage gun. I'll tell you what. That ain't a good look, brother. Why is she using that massage gun? And then I got my tag team partner,
lost
the
it.
Italian Revival, baby. We got Dale. And if you've seen his limbs, you know they're long like spaghetti, brother.
What?
And, and you got Hanson going to the bathroom, what, for the 6th time in a row?
What?
Hell yeah, brother.
Goddamn, bend over and cough next time, and I can give you a prescription.
What?
This next week, not only will the Italian Revival get the tag team championship, but we're gonna take that belt and we're gonna bring it back on the back of your asses, Candy Boys. Dale, what do you have to say?
Over here in the bathroom, brother, we got Justin Hansen. He's about 80 pounds wet, built like a fucking California stick bug over here, motherfucker.
What?
Over here, we got Cody. Thinks he can fight 404-year-olds. I think he weighs about 400 pounds. That guy's not going to make it 4 minutes. This motherfucker is done. He's
What?
out of here.
What?
What the fuck?
What? Did you run out of something to say, brother?
Yeah, brother. Hey, I'm not, I know you're 400 pounds, brother. I'm not very good with the
You
math
don't
over
have
here.
the words to
I
fight
don't
us,
fucking,
brother.
I'm not good with the grammar and the math and shit, but all I know is Justin Hansen plus Cody Ellis equals absolute disaster, brother. It's fucking over for you.
Well, Austin 316 says going to the gym for a month and a half isn't enough to beat the Trailer Park Boys. What I say, Austin 316 says after I chug all the rest of these beers is that the Trailer Park
One
Boys
beer.
come next week will destroy the Italian
beer.
Revival. We're gonna go Mussolini on your bitch asses. Mussolini. Stone Cold is gonna lay a stunner on you, and a stunner on you, and a stunner on anyone who thinks the Revival will beat the Trailer Park Boys.
And if you smell what the Trailer Park Boys
are cooking.
The only thing you're cooking is the incest between your
is
cousins.
meth, and we love it, okay?
I don't know where to go from here.
There are only 2 rules at Stone Cold's house. One is that you better be drinking either Coors Banquet or Miller High Life. The other is that you better kick the Italian Revival's ass.
Yeah, what is gonna happen?
I got nothing.
Oh, I
because
thought you were
you've
about to
been-
just drop a bomb right now. It just looked like, fuck. What is this podcast turned into?
Austin 316 says,
Dude, this podcast
What
is
an ass kicking has come to you.
Austin 316 says, this podcast is over, and we'll see you
Yeah.
next week on Thursday for another edition of the Culture Collective podcast.
Thursday.
Come back. I love you.
Amen. Amen, brother.
Oh my god, dude. This podcast has never transitioned to a standing podcast. That has never happened.
You guys are now